30 seconds. The show will start in 15 seconds, and this is your last audible warning.
Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
That I hope Chad Chronister makes an example of, because as many good cops as out there, there's a few, and this, by the way, I was told about this video from a fellow police officer. It said, as much as you stick up for the good, this type of officer is who gives us a bad name, us good guys out there. Wow.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Broadcast rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge Show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
My computer, and I mix-minused myself out, but I think I got it here. There we go. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Welcome.
Grouper Labs 25.
Wednesday.
Good morning.
Thank you. And also, don't forget, Lummy, of course, the Globa. 25 for G. Lasker right out of the hole. As you can see, Lummy, I got my new date. I actually think it's last year's David Gravel. He's my favorite. Well, I got two. I actually got about four guys that I like in the world of outlaw /
Four?
Yeah, I mean,
Can't root for four at one time.
well,
Yeah, you can.
I got
No way.
I got my David Gravel shirt on. I've met David several times. Last time I saw David was at the last year's PRI convention in Indianapolis. I was at the Elliott's trailer. Cindy Elliott's trailer display, hanging out with the infamous Doug Clem, and here comes David Gravel because he does business with Elliott's.
Dirt Merchant, $10.
And then his merchandise guy makes sure that I have, I don't know if this is the latest. I'm sure it's not the
He
latest.
just got so many of them.
Oh, he's so good.
Oh, man, he's always up front.
David Gravel. Here's my favorite sprint car guys, 410. Either High Limit or World Outlaw. David Gravel, Rico Abreu. I kind of like the Macri kid. He just won the King's Royal.
Oh, yeah.
For the second,
how can you not like him, man?
because he looks just like David Gravel kind of looks like a rock star, and Rico is a rock star. And the Corey Day kid, he's kind of really...
He's just in a backwoods Pennsylvania redneck.
Yes, Anthony Macri looks like he could be working at Lasker Powder Coating.
Yes, he sure could.
What all that. So anyway, the King's Royal actually. But did you watch
Was
the
a
race?
great race.
Great race.
It was a great race.
My boy Rob Plattfoot went and farmed the track. That's what they call when you work on the track between like the CMA or the.
Well, they had rain.
Yeah, they had rain, so you had to keep it dry. It ended up getting a little bit dry. Then Rob Plattfoot farmed it. When they call, that'll give you a little inside term. When they rework the track for the feature, they call it, they farmed it.
Farmed it.
So he farmed it out, completely reworked the track, and it ended up being it slicked off. And man, it ended up being a great slide jobs for days.
What a nice race it was.
Oh, and did you see the drone show? They had at halftime.
Did the drone show? Part of it was fireworks with it?
Yes.
I got what in the fireworks hit one of the drones.
But the drone show went on and did like a drone of Steve Kinser's car.
Yeah.
And then a drone of Donnie Schott's car. And then a drone of Jack Hodenschild's car. Like anybody that's been multiple time winners. I think Steve Kinser won it 8 times, the King's Royal. And I think Donnie Schatz has won it 7.
Yep.
I think this was the 31st year in a row that Schatzy made the A main. I think he started 5th or something like that.
Oh.
He went back a little bit. I don't know where he ended up finishing. I know that Anthony Macri won it, and Rico got second. I was pulling for Rico. I really was. God, that guy's a rock star.
Man, ain't he?
Anyway, David Gravel, I'm a
He came
huge...
from nowhere.
Well, Rico didn't.
Yeah.
Rico's dad owned a winery.
I know, but I'm just saying, all of a sudden he was in the racing and he was on top.
Yeah, I mean, he's unbelievable. David Gravel, thank you. Your merch guy keeps me up to speed. I'm sure this isn't your latest. I got to get your latest. And any other race car driver out there, I prefer black. I look better in black. I was kind of hesitant to wear this blue, but I'm wearing it today out of respect to David Gravel. Any sprint car guy? Do we have our mailing address on our website anywhere? Our new mailing address.
No, we can get that one up there.
Yeah, we probably need to.
Yes.
Go to our Facebook page and we have our mailing address. I used to, give the studio address out because it was, a business. But the studio now is at my house, and I don't want necessarily.
So go get your P.O. box.
Well, we got one.
Okay, great.
We got one right down the road in that little UPS U.S. Postal Service deal. So we do have a mailing address for you to send us stuff, and any race car driver at all. Dirt. I really don't like asphalt, to be honest with you. I would wear.
I don't. So you don't like the guy because he drives asphalt?
Well, I'm a dirt guy.
I know you're a dirt guy.
I own a dirt track. I'm a dirt guy. I raced on dirt. I did race a little bit on asphalt for Doc Miller, sprint cars, and then remember I ran some late models for Gary Grubbs a little bit.
Yep, and Yoho, you drove his car at Lakeland.
One time.
Yeah.
It was junk. It was absolutely junk. Then I helicoptered from there to Lake City and then drove for you at Lake City.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yep.
Where'd you do better at?
Oh,
Lake
City. I think I finished third. I think Gene won it.
Yep.
The Yinzers, Chuck and Leslie, of course. PayPal, appreciate you, my friends.
Hey, do you know the gimmick that your boy Gravel does after the races? The fans bring him chocolate milk, and he tests chocolate milk.
I did not.
And he does a little podcast thing about that. Or after the races, he'll film himself and put himself live. And I'm going to check out this milk that you guys gave me.
Speaking of podcast, or speaking of racing and podcasts, because I think that the application of the cream machine will be exclusively racing or related, and I'm probably going to just use it for the February Nationals at my track. But Bobby from Live Strong, Live Fast, whatever the hell it is.
Live somewhere.
Live badass, as Bobby. Bobby said, hey, listen, one of these days I'll bring the cream machine down. Maybe the merch crick can run me back up to the shop. So I think maybe one of these days he's going to bring the cream machine here. Now, that's obviously Macho Man's long play, but the cream machine runs. It's reliable. We can start maybe potentially working on it to be a mobile podcast studio.
Macho was wondering before he came.
Are you Macho Man's agent too?
Yes, okay. I'm helping him out because he's back there just
slaving away.
Exactly.
I feel like Macho Man's overwhelmed and he's mad at me.
Oh no, not at all.
I hope not.
He just started.
That's been from the beginning, ain't it?
That's about every employee that comes here, ain't it? Ain't it?
He was wondering if maybe we get the AC hooked up first before he starts, getting in there.
The AC hooked up for the thing.
The cream machine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that or
Gotta
we can
keep him cool so while he's working it out.
That we could do this. Let me tell you, Macho. I know you're listening. Your mic's up. What about we size up what we need? Like we have Macho look at it as to, what type of mounts he will need for the cameras, what kind of cameras he wants to put in there, and we order it all, best we can within our budget. And then we get it all. And then he can install it like in the cooler months, like in November.
Yeah.
He could, because I got to think that usually November's not hot as Haiti as like it is now, is it?
No, but we were just thinking, before, since, the racing's coming up, that he didn't want to have to, be rushing. So if it at least could be a little cooler while he's working on it.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
Working out guys can't be hot?
Well, I mean, working out guys should be hot.
Yeah, it's a tight little space, though. So it was just a request.
But here's the deal. I don't even know if I want to put... I don't know if I want to put AC in it because I won't need AC in the months. I'm only going to probably use it once a year.
Did you hear that in the background? I quit. Did you hear that?
Did you hear the Mustang fire up? Because it's halfway down the road right now. No, listen, if there's one way I don't have to fire Macho Man. I just got to make sure that his AC doesn't work back there.
Just going to turn the AC off?
And he'll leave a little pink slip saying, I quit. I absolutely quit, my friend. So anyway, I got to, I don't think Creatine Travis or Snook Slayer or
Angus.
Angus.
I think Angus
Can
does
Angus
them.
do a Glowbug? Text me, you or Angus. Does Angus do like RV air conditioning units? Because that's the kind you have to put in there. Would be an RV kind. Remember when I was living in the trailer behind the studios?
Yes.
And when I bought the 31-foot trailer, it only had one AC unit in it because the normal people can function with So I actually had an AC guy came in and put one in my bedroom.
Yeah.
So I think I can get that handled. Get it hooked up and stuff. Because I think, at the end of the day, can we think of any other applications we would need a mobile podcasting studio for?
I'd call Bobby and ask him about it and putting it in.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Before you even get it.
I mean, Bobby just got my Crown Vic back. Did you know that? So
Bobby got something done, huh?
Yeah. Bobby's almost done with all the Clem projects.
Wow.
I think he goes, listen, if one day next week I may swing by, drop off the cream machine. If somebody can, bring me. If you're on the air, can the merch crick take me up there, or I'll wait and drop it off at whatever free day you got. If you can run me back to the shop, I can get your cream machine to you. And I'm like, I don't know if I want the cream machine here. I kind of like it hanging out at Bobby's. Kind of like Bob.
You got 8 acres and you don't want your cream machine.
Well, I'm just saying.
Man.
I'm going to have to hook it up to a trickle charger or something like that. So, anyway, the cream machine is done. I don't know now. Gene, do I take it right from here to Adam? Because all I'm going to have Adam do is just shoot it black. Like, I'm just going to shoot it black. Just flat black.
Yeah.
No, I don't need him to water sand it. I don't need him to do any body work. I don't need him to do anything. I just need him to shoot it flat
So
black.
it's all peeled off.
Yes, Bobby has. He
The
actually,
homeless man.
He hired like a homeless man for $25 a day.
Yeah.
To use paint stripper, and supposedly it's all stripped off. Now I wonder if I need to run it by your place and get it sandblasted.
No.
Because you can't.
Sandblast it.
Why wouldn't you want to sandblast it to really prep the metal?
Because it's just too coarse of a deal for that aluminum siding.
Oh, it would beat it.
It would eat it into it, and it would take too much to cover it up to make it smooth again.
And it doesn't have to listen.
The DA going over it.
I told Bobby, you don't even have to strip out the wrap. I'll just paint over the wrap. I don't care if it's got splotches here and there. I mean, it's
Yes,
going to
you
be.
do.
No, I really don't. But Bobby was like, no, we got to do it right.
Yeah.
And I got 17. By the way, Bobby had like 25 cars last week.
He's so busy,
and
man.
got them.
He needs a mechanic up there.
Yeah, he does. If you're a mechanic and you're listening to the show and you live up in the kind of maybe the northern part of Pasco County or even close somewhat to within 15, 20, 30 minutes of Bushnell, Bobby's
You make a good living with Bobby.
You make a great living with Bobby, and he's a hell of a dude. He's just a dude's dude, man.
Yep, he sure
And
is.
so anyway,
From the Grove to the Golf, $50.
from the Grove to what?
To the Golf.
Nice, thank you, my friend. $50. Holy.
Where'd the Grove at?
I think he's talking about Ole Miss's area.
Old where?
Ole Miss, it's a university in Mississippi.
So anyway, Gene, do I take it right over to Adam, and then do I have to get should I get a stencil? I don't know what I'm gonna. I was just gonna put a stencil. So,
For what?
The Bubba Army.
for the Bubba
logo.
Army logo.
A sticker.
Oh, okay. Just get somebody to make me a big sticker.
Who made
Yeah.
you the big ones for the Crown Vic?
Those are little ones, though.
No, you can make them as big as you want. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking like the one you got on the hood.
I think Rainbow Rick did, but I could
okay.
probably get it made anywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'll get the crown. Maybe I'll get the cream machine, and rather than scrambling around in November, I have maybe before Bobby brings it, Gene, I ask Bob, because I think those units are about 1,500. I think those mobile AC units that you can put in an
We'll
RV.
see what he can get them for.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I'll see what Creatine Travis can get them for.
Well, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or see what Angus can get them for. Something like that.
Get them all fighting over it.
Get me a big one that blows extra hard.
Or two of them.
No, not that.
That's a lot.
Just one Nice size one.
His motor home that he was living in was much bigger than that van.
No, it was way bigger, Gene.
Way bigger?
Yeah, that thing. I mean, that cream machine's probably only 16 foot.
Right.
You know, maybe.
Yeah, one's going to do it.
Yeah, maybe even 14. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then, Lummy, what I want to do is I want to have like a curtain that goes behind the driver's seat, like one of our Bubba Army step and repeats.
Yeah.
Put a curtain there, right?
Yes.
And then you could put you could probably curtain all four corners up to really box it in and make it look good. And I need 4 seats in there, you know, and then 4 different cameras. I don't know. Do you just do a wide shot, or do you? Yeah, I think you just do maybe 2 and 2 wide shots. Then to have 4 individuals, I think you just do a wide shot.
Yeah.
Iggy said to bring it on down to him and make it look badass.
There you go.
I don't know if it'll make it down there, Iggy.
Why?
Well, it probably would. That's a hell of a drive. Iggy's 2 hours away.
Oh.
Yeah, Iggy's 2 hours away. So Iggy, we'll be talking. Lummy, did you see where the Rays won last night?
Yes, they did.
12-2?
There you pulled it up 2 in a row.
And then finally, these came in yesterday. Yes, they did. Oh yeah, and anybody that ordered them, they're gonna
got lucky.
They're gonna start shipping today. Now we only have one dilemma, is that Merch Creek has to ship them in these oversized soft bags because the boxes that she ordered were not big enough to encompass this box. So we're hoping that in transit to you. Now she's also going to wrap it. She's going to put a.
Can't hurt them.
These boxes can get crushed.
So what?
Well,
people like the boxes.
People like to keep the boxes. So I'm going to say that there's going to be.
Were they hoarders?
No, but there's some people who don't want to wear them. There's some people that want the Bubba Army, you know, commemorative box and their shoes that they never wear all intact. I'm hoping that most of the boxes will be okay. She's going to ship them with bubble wrap and then inside of a bag, but the bag is soft. So, you know, if your box gets a little damaged, please don't get mad at me. So here's the commemorative box. All of them came in today. She starts shipping. I showed you. Lummy, you haven't even seen them, have you?
No, I have not.
Oh, my God. They turned out so nice. Let me show them to you.
Got a lot of detail to them.
So this is the new Fat Man Dunk 4s. You know, I do a shoe every year, and this is probably the most
it is the best one yet.
Most conservative shoe that a person would probably actually wear. My first ones, which were Donald Trump gold inspired, those were kind of gaudy. They were pretty gaudy, but they were gold. They served their purpose. And then the second ones, Lummy, which one were the second? Oh, the second ones were the kind of the Jordan throwback ones, weren't they? And then we offered them in two different colors, right?
Yes, sir.
And then last year was the all black one with the red Fat Man Dunk high top on the side, right?
Yes.
That was last year's. That was 3. And then here is number 4. Now on the back of the shoe, you'll see the Roman numeral number 4, which signifies this is the 4th shoe in my Fat Man Dunks. Yes, Macho Man. In my Fat Man Dunks series. On the tongue, you will see the Bubba Army logo embroidered into the tongue. And the inside is just plain. Then the outside has the Fat Man Dunk logo. And then in the sole of the shoes, it's got a Fat Man Dunk, so like if you were to walk in the sand or something. And then one of the coolest things is inside of, this is kind of cool. This is a first, I think. Inside of the shoe has the Bubba Army Fat Man Dunk logo, Air Bubba, Fat Man Dunk and a donut. Nice. Insignia. So that's inside of the shoe as well. Now, here's the thing. She's going to ship them all out here. All this weekend. Today, she'll have probably everything out by Friday.
Yeah, y'all don't worry about it, man, because the poor little girl's one person, man.
What is she saying?
Get a little bit late, leave her alone.
Yeah. So she's in there. She's actually doing packing as we speak.
Right.
She got up with me. She always does. And she's in there right now packing and shipping. Now, here's the thing. After she gets done fulfilling all the orders and potentially gives a few free pairs out here and there, we're going to see what we have left. We did over-order a little bit, like a couple, like maybe 3 or 4 extra on the sizes that are our most common. Our most common sizes are 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5. That's our most common sizes. And so we did order like a half a dozen extra here and there's. Some of those will be promos and some will be available to buy. But right now you can't buy them. So if you're kicking yourself in the ass because you didn't know how nice this shoe was going to be, I often sometimes think about, Lummy, how good something is, and I ask myself, would Tom Bean wear this? And
yes.
Like Tom Bean does not wear a watch. He does not wear a fancy watch at all. He is very conservative, doesn't wear any jewelry, just the corporate Domino's pizza guy / co-owner of Ocala Speedway and all of his other investments. And I really think
he'd wear that to work.
I think he would wear these. I think these are conservative enough and not over the top enough. And like the last years were kind of over the high top, all black, red Fat Man Dunks, and they sold out. But I think these are my most, closest to being conservative, but yet cool shoe that I've made so far. So there you go. And if you're kicking yourself in the ass and you're a 10.5 or 11, there might be a chance that you can get a pair of these once we fill all of our orders. And if we have anything.
What size shoe you wear?
I wear a 10.5. So, man, it matters. Either a 10.5 or 11. It matters. It really does. Like on dress shoes, I'll be more towards an 11, and because they don't give as much as a tennis shoe. And a tennis shoe, I wear like a 10.5. Lummy, what do you wear? A 15?
14.
14.
Yes.
What do you wear, Gene?
11.5, 12.
Yeah. So anyway, Macho, what do you wear? Like a 10, 10.5?
10.5.
I don't worry about my shoe size. I worry about my goddamn bicep size. Oh, yeah. That's what I worry about.
19 inches.
Your arms are 19?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I was going to say, tomorrow. Now, can you go to Tubi.com? I know I have Tubi on my I know I have Tubi on my TV.
Yes.
But I've never really gone to it.
No?
I've never really gone to it. And it's my understanding that it's free. Everything on there is free.
Yeah, you just have to watch some ads.
You can buy some stuff. I think maybe you can rent, and maybe they have that deal, but it's my understanding that everything is free. And tomorrow, supposedly at 9 a.m., or maybe it's either 9 or noon, that Video Killed the Radio Star, the documentary, kind of giving you the behind the scenes, and it's going to be, it's broken, instead of being 2 hours and 30 minutes, which I thought was too long as a single piece. And the reason why we had to do a single piece is when they first made the documentary, it was initially made to be 3 parts. Parts 1, Part 2, Part 3. Each about 45 to 51 minutes, which is, what the average person can get through. But when we went to Amazon and Apple, the two aggregators of the documentary, they're like, no, we're not gonna do 3 parts. You got to throw them all together as one, which made it a little long. And I would say that out of our entire Bubba Army audience, that probably 30 to 40%, maybe a little bit less, either purchased it or rented it in this. What has it been? Almost a year now, hasn't it? When was our? When did we have our feature debut? And
it was after Hogan died. So what's it coming up here pretty soon?
July 25th, I think, is his anniversary of death.
Well,
so I think it might have been August, maybe September.
Yes.
So anyway, tomorrow, supposedly, Video Killed the Radio Star.
You're not on Messenger, but
oh, I'm not.
No.
All right, let me get myself on Messenger.
I sent you the Tubi link.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. My computer had been reset yesterday, and I think maybe I did it. But anyway, let me open up my Messenger, and then you sent me Tubi.
Yes, sir.
Now, so do they have? I'm assuming they have like a search engine.
Oh yeah, I sent you the whole thing.
Oh, hold on, it's already up.
Yeah.
On Tubi.
Yes, sir.
Does that mean it's available?
I'm watching
That's
it.
what it means.
I'm currently watching it.
What?
Wasn't sure if you wanted
need
to
to
mention
step
it,
up
but
and get
Hold on. I thought it was supposed to be tomorrow. Oh, my God.
I'm watching it.
Video Killed the Radio Star documentary 2025, one season. A leaked Hulk Hogan sex tape sparked a landmark privacy battle. Video Killed the Radio Star reveals the story the media left untold. And then hold on, let me see here.
Yeah, I'm watching.
If I literally just
Man,
hit,
you were so crazy back in them days.
man, you were so crazy. You were so crazy, but there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's here now.
That's you.
I thought it was going to be tomorrow.
Nope.
Tubi was so excited they had to get it out.
Yep.
Watch Dream Master.
Okay. Tampa Bay's only all oldies station.
Florida's favorite country music station.
Tampa Bay's home of rock and roll doing the...
This is the start of, maybe a lot of you've not seen this.
This is BRN, the Bubba Radio Network.
Some old Power Pig footage.
Yep.
Power Pig alone?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to the complaint department.
Okay, can you hold on, sir?
All right, so, yeah. Wow. That is awesome. Now, let me ask you a question. Within Tubi, do they have, like, what's trending or what's hot or, like...
Who's watching what?
Like, let me see. I'm
got popular.
Here we go. So within the first feature, Tubi Browse, they got popular genres, collections, networks. So if you go to popular, most popular recently added. Maybe we're under recently added. No, there's every.
I think this just got up. It probably hasn't even. I don't think anyone went on Tubi this morning.
I wonder what time. So if you look at the three episodes, one's 57, one's exactly an hour, and one's 44. That's doable. That's manageable. Now you're going to get commercials, but it's free. It's absolutely free. Lummy, can you maybe have Gary Cantrell make this a short or something, and we just absolutely blitz the hell out of it like this is our number one priority? Because I want to really, 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 really get the word out to the Bubba Army that this is now available for free on Tubi. And the more people I can get to watch it from now through maybe next Monday, maybe you'll wait till this weekend to watch it. I'm hoping that might give us a better algorithm within Tubi. And when you go to like most popular, we're in that world because there's been, 10, 15, 20,000 people that, waited for this to be free. And today is the day. I'm going to watch it again too.
Just because it's free.
Yeah. That'd be like saying, hey, I know you had an ice cream cone that you paid $3 for, but how would you like one? Well, I'm kind of full, but how would you like one for free?
I'm not that full.
Yeah, I'd like to have it. Well, that's like saying, if you ever had this type of situation with your girl, hey, I know you just made sweet love to your wife, but there's a full-blown 10 in the next bedroom, and your wife says it's okay. Do you go over there and try to get a little something?
That's a trick bag right there.
Yeah, you're right, Gene. That's a trick.
Playing with fire.
That's a trick bag. That just is going to give Sarah a reason to put a 45 bullet in the back of my head.
That's right.
How about it? Wow, I'm going to have to tell Ian and Tate and everybody that it's up now. See, I thought it was going to be tomorrow, but it's right there. And let me look at it. It's got the drop-down menu, and it's got, you can go to episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. The episode 1 is titled The Rise of Radio Royalty. Todd Clem rises from local radio host to shock jock Bubba the Love Sponge.
Sir?
Yeah.
I'll transfer you.
Oh, I was trying to look at the description.
Forging a close relationship.
With
Friendship.
Icon, yeah. And then number 2, the video that changed everything. The publication of a leaked sex tape to settle a radio war ignites a national scandal, resulting in huge highs and lows for Hulk. And then it continues on. And then number 3, episode 3, the fallout. The Hogan v. Gawker verdict ended the lawsuit, but not the scandal. The fallout includes a second bite for Hulk Hogan, and that's where he sued Cox Communications, and they settled. I don't know it to be true. I don't think that anybody really knows except for Cox and Hogan, but I was told that it was for a very, very, very large amount. A very large amount. So anyway, man, I'm kind of taken back a little bit. I'm so excited about this. I am so excited about this.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so go to Tubi and let me. What did you do? Just browse or search?
Yeah, just hit the browse. See the what's that? The little search all the way to the right. What's that?
Over
called?
here.
Yeah, right there.
All right,
and
so
I just clicked in.
So if you go in there, just let me see how fast it aggregates. Okay, video, video.
There it is.
Oh, it's the second one.
Yep.
There you go. The first one is Video X, the Dwayne and Darla Jean story, and then the second one is Video Killed the Radio Star. With you can probably guess as to who that person is on the screen.
Woo!
With a CD of the actual sex DVD that was labeled Hogan XXX, and the person's face, so that we didn't get any type
fire.
We didn't get any type of. This was actually Ian's idea. He's like, I'm like, listen, you got to use a picture of who.
Yeah.
You got that's, and I got some really, really nice pictures.
We're talking about one of the main characters.
And we're talking about one of the main characters, and then the copyright and entertainment lawyers come back and be like, well, even though Bubba took the picture and he owns it, but that person could, say that.
Perfect picture.
That person could just really cause a stink. And then Ian's like, let's just put the actual sex tape and how it was. And so they made me actually write on it. I don't have the original one. It's been destroyed, or Hogan has it, or somebody. So they had me just take a DVD disc and write.
I got one still.
Because it was.
What?
You got a copy of the sex tape? Can you bring it? Can you bring it? I'm sorry. Can you bring it back to me? It's
a couple more years. You'll be worth a lot of money.
It's officially stolen property at this time. Here's the thing. Though. Here's the one thing that Hogan or nobody ever knows. How many copies did Spice and Cox make?
Oh.
But he's such a pussy. He burned them all up because he's scared to death.
No,
one flies out.
No,
man.
I promise you,
get him again.
He's the most. Let me tell you, he's the most vindictive. He on the air used to say, "Revenge is better served on a cold plate."
Yeah, but
he. I'm just telling you, he's the most vindictive. I guarantee you.
He's waiting for the time.
In my opinion, I don't know it to be true, that Spice Boy made several copies. And there's a lot of people that probably, I bet you, in my opinion, Culta has a copy. And they know they can't do anything with it because it would probably get you thrown in jail. But they got one. And, they're going to one of these days strategically leak it through like some VPN, some type of internet, where you can post things and be these anonymous keyboard tough guys. I'm sure that they could figure out on how to post that video in some like Substack or Reddit or something like that and get away with it. I'm sure. And you know what? They might even. You know what the next big whodunit might be, Lummy? They try to blame it on me.
Yeah,
they try to actually
copy that
like the screen name that would drop it would say Bubba the Love Sponge, but I promise you they did it. I promise you there's copies of this thing laying around, in my opinion. So anyway, man, there's a lot of people, and that are listening to this program or will watch it later today, that have always wanted. They're like, listen, I don't want to pay $5 to rent Video Killed the Radio Star, and I don't want to pay $14.99 to own it, but I'd like to see it. I mean, now we've had a year to talk about it, and at one time, wasn't it the #1 documentary?
Yep.
Before the Hogan estate sued me. to take it down. Don't forget, we debuted on Apple at #1, and then the Hogan estate sued me, and we had to take it down for like a week before they could go into federal court and get it figured out. And in that week, it really hurt our momentum. And
was we getting served that night during the time we were playing it and we dodged
during the debut? When we had our, what was it? Our debut, Here we go.
Sorry, I was searching Video Killed the Radio Star. That popped up in the search.
Hulk Hogan's $7 million New York City bar will still open after wrestler's tragic death.
Oh, no.
Poured his heart into this project.
Hold on.
Here's the thing, man.
That's not what it sent an old article. It's about his son saving it.
Yeah, his son saving it is what they're saying.
His son what?
He's saving a bar. It was not going to open.
Well, he's going to be, he's going to go in there and act like his dad.
Did you send me a new one, Lummy?
Yeah, I don't know why that one sent.
So
I read a little bit about it.
Did you see where Nick had he got Hogan's 80 or 82 red Corvette?
Yeah, the old one.
And he just got it for however, and then there was a famous picture of Hogan. That's when he lived in Minneapolis, and he's leaning on the hood with his arms crossed. Well, Nick tried to replicate that. Tell me this hasn't been photoshopped, Lummy. There's no way Nick Hogan's arms are that big.
No.
He's been working out.
Hulk Hogan-themed bar recently died with WWE legend until his son stepped up in to save the project. So is his son stepping up, and, is Nick going to give money?
That don't look like Hogan.
No, that to me looks like it's completely AI'd, much like our thumbnail.
Yeah.
I don't look that damn good. I mean, please, I'll be honest with you. I have Gary Cantrell AI the hell out of me to look somewhat, way better than I do now. It's a struggle, my friends. A New York hospitality veterans dream project and $7 million investment. God, buddy, why are you throwing $7 million into a guy that can't be there anymore? I mean, I think some of the lure in order to be able to do this was to be able to have Hulk Hogan here a couple times a year, right?
Cracking them open.
Yeah. Nearly died along with Hulk Hogan, but Page Six has heard that the late Hulkster's son, Nick Hogan, has stepped up into the ring to make sure that fans get the experience of his father's final vision. Listen, if Planet Hollywood can't make it in downtown New York with, Arnold and Sly and all of that star power, it has a certain amount of shelf life after you've gone there a couple times. You're like, I've seen everything. In my opinion, I don't think Hogan's Restaurant's going to do that well right across the street from Madison Square Garden.
He wears a Muslim hat at will.
True. Rich Rosen, a longtime New York nightlife veteran, told Page Six in June of 2025 that he was overwhelmed with joy and disbelief when Hogan agreed to partner with him on Slam, a massive 3-story sports bar directly across the street from Madison Square Garden, the Hulkster's spiritual home and place where he cemented his legend, being the Madison Square Garden. We reported at the time that Rosen began to bought a ticket to an autograph signing to make an audition. Pitch to the spot. Blah blah blah. I mean, what does it say?
Keep going down. I guess he got a sign.
Nick has stepped up to fulfill his father's vision. It wasn't even a question. Hulk's kid told Page Six this was always happening. If anything, it's has a greater purpose now than ever. After passing, Rosen appointed Nick vice president of the American Sports Bar Entertainment, making him the public face of the brand. So now. People aren't going to pay $21 for a cheeseburger.
Well, week-long grand opening is planned later this year.
To see Nick Hogan.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I got to go into words, but speaking of, so Pete and I yesterday, which by the way, Gene actually, and I'm not going to get into it, but
I met him back in the day, evidently.
My co-host, Pete Rossini, of the Deadly Intentions podcast, which debuts tomorrow at 10 a.m. after this show, and it'll be on our Bubba, the Bubba Army. It'll be everywhere, and along with on all that we've set aside Deadly Intentions. Deadly Intentions is going to have a YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Gary Cantrell has secured all that for me. And so, yes, it'll be posted up on the Deadly Intentions platforms, but, we're also going to put it on all of the Bubba Army platforms. And tomorrow is the debut of a podcast that breaks down killers and drug dealers and the drug cartel. And yesterday, Pete and I actually taped about a 2.5-hour, 3-hour segment about a deep dive into who Pete is and how Pete got in trouble originally sentenced to 40 years in prison because the feds pinned a killing on him. And he was a very large Los Angeles drug kingpin. He was. And that he, admits to doing. But he one day went to his Beverly Hills apartment and his roommate had been killed. And they tried to put it on Pete, and Pete didn't do it. And Lummy, you want to hear this? He had 3 meetings with Robert Mueller, the guy that ended up being the head of the FBI.
Yeah.
He had 3 meetings with Robert Mueller, and at that point, they had unearthed all this FBI corruption. And one of the informants, as you know, Gene, the FBI tries to embed themselves into all these various, whether it's the outlaws.
They do. That's
or
all they do. That's their job.
Hell's Angels, outlaws.
They've been in ours.
Drug cartels. And so, Pete was actually dealing with a federal agent that was, disguising as a drug mule or a drug guy. And that guy leaked some information that got Pete's roommate killed. And the feds put it on Pete. So Pete was originally scheduled to do 40 years. Oof. That's my co-host.
How many did he do?
He did 25. He got two successful appeals, and then was part of a veterans reentry program, and went from Leavenworth to Atwater to another place in California, and then to Coleman. Here locally, and just got out about 18 months ago. And as we're doing this yesterday, he talks about his association with bikers and how he did a couple of high-profile outlaws appeal cases and won. So we start kind of comparing notes. Next thing you know, the guy that he just got out, Hopper, is one of Gene's best friends.
Yep.
And so
I've known him since '85.
So Pete's like, listen, you don't understand. When I was at Coleman and Hopper had visitation, Lasker's name is Gator. Gator would come and visit Hopper, and I would be the guy to push Hopper out in his wheelchair. So I know Gene Lasker. So my co-host actually is very familiar with Gene. And because of what my co-host did for some really, really good outlaws, Gene's like, that guy's good in my book.
Yeah,
like,
sure
I got his back. Anybody wants to mess with him, he's got complete protection.
Yes, he does.
So anyway, yesterday we got into who Pete was, but we got I think tomorrow is the release of the Gilgo Beach Killer, and then the Garden State Killer, and then the guy from Anchorage, Alaska. So we got I think we got 6 or 7 in the can. For Gary to release every Thursday at 10 o'clock. So listen, man, go to Tubi. Please, Bubba Army, please do this for me. And it doesn't cost you nothing. There's 3 episodes now up on Tubi. Video killed the radio star. They actually put it up a day earlier than we were told. So maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they're excited about it. Yeah. Go to Tubi. Type in video. Just all you have to do is type in video. It's the second one there, and start watching. Watch all 3 for me. Maybe we'll catch an algae, and Lummy will get, hottest trending or up and coming or something like that, which would be great. Perfect. Thank you. Lummy, let's get it everywhere on every platform if we could.
Yes, sir.
All right, bud?
Quite simply, you're listening to pure filth. And he's damn proud of it. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
How did my girl do Sunday on her basketball game? Of the Indiana.
Keith and Clark?
Yeah. They won, right? Or did they?
I don't know. I think so.
You don't keep up with real basketball?
I thought she was injured.
She's injured?
I don't watch basketball as in general. Yeah, I thought she got hurt. Her back.
Again?
Well, I thought, I could be wrong. She could have been back, but I thought
she got Player of the Week.
She might have. you go.
Thank you so much.
Big rock.
Thank you very much, Lamy. So what was you doing? Just driving by Saturday when you see me there?
Guys always have things watching. I didn't see you.
You just seen that white truck?
Yeah.
I just pulled up right after that because I was right there.
You always got people watching.
That's cool.
That
They would just kick back with their feet laying on the door, laying back. Because they were supposed to have been there the day before and they didn't show up.
Hey, Lummy, if you can get maybe Gary to make a short of the Tubi deal, we need to get that everywhere.
All right.
If we can, thank you.
Hey, Ron. We got me, Average Joe. We're always driving by Buffalo Avenue, watching.
Yeah, so I had to hook them up and go open the door to give them some gates. Dirt Merchant, good morning. Uncle Rucky, good morning. Mad Mike. Throw them thumbs uppers. Rob Goldberg, Dildo Beach Killer. What the heck is that?
Gilgo. That's our first episode.
Grouper Lips, good morning.
Grouper!
Black Guy and Cal, good morning. Good to see you this early.
I don't know why this one's already at fucking...
Shove it up, Spicy, being funny. Can't, not supposed to be saying it that way. Shove it up, Spicy's funny. Big Buck, good morning. Yeah, throw them thumbs ups now. Hit them, it's easy to do. I gotta have 1,200 at least. I'm a 1,300 man now, supposedly.
Yeah, I got you that guy, Blair.
What's that?
Hi, Lummy.
Hi, Bubba. Boom.
I'm just seeing how neat all that is over there compared to the other shop.
Of course, I can see back here.
Yeah, it's like, but all in the back is just, it's so neat. Before we had so much extra stuff laying around.
Flat out. Has Hogan ever fucked your wife?
Jeff Fearsome, thank you.
There's a still of Hulk Hogan and Heather.
Barbecue Pitmaster, morning.
Oh, that's Bubba's beverage.
Operator, thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Quit messing around. Snook Slayer, what the hell are you thinking about?
One morning on my drive to work.
Racist Snake. I haven't been losing any more weight, Jerkism. I'm right down to 243, 245. We're staying right there. And I haven't been working. I haven't been eating nothing crazy, but I'm not trying to lose any more weight a little bit so I don't lose muscle. That's where I'm doing that. Taking in much more.
Crystal Harley-Davidson in Homosassa has the hottest deals this summer. Tell a Bubba Army and get a free helmet with any new motorcycle purchase. Wear any Bubba Army gear when you're at the store and score an extra surprise HD swag bag Monday through Friday. Take a test ride and grab a free summer swag bag loaded with mystery items, hats, t-shirts, koozies, challenge coins, and more. Or jump into the payment swap event. Trade your car, truck, boat, RV, or anything with a payment and ride home on a Harley. Stop by Crystal Harley-Davidson today. Your next adventure is waiting. You can always check him out online at crystalharley.com.
Bubba, the Love Sponge Show.
It's the Bubba, the Love Sponge Show.
It's real great radio, man. No bullshit. Back to Bubba the Love Sponge.
Don't forget Saturday night. Lasker, if you and Sarah, is your hot? Well, you got 3 hot rods, don't you?
Well, I got one that I drive, and the other 2 I'm building.
Right, one of them is getting like a really badass sound system. You sent me a video of that.
Man,
from a guy.
I spent a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, well, I know, I saw it.
But it's so nice behind my seat.
Is that your 32 high boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that I'm going to have to reupholster a new seat that the backs of the seat can fold down.
Actually, I don't think that's a coupe. That's a 3-window coupe.
Yeah, it's a 3-window coupe.
Yeah, my dad has one of those, all original 32.
That's what to run it.
My dad has a 3-window. My dad's got a convertible sedan B400, a Phaeton, and 2 Roadsters. All 32 original steel body, flathead V8s.
How well do you think Gene and your dad would get along?
Oh, we get along really good.
They would get along.
I know some secrets, and he knows secrets.
Well, they would just be like 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah.
One of the things I regret is when I was running 360 sprints for Gene, because my dad is really, really good.
Yeah, you owe yourself for that one.
My dad is really good at engines, and my dad is just really mechanical. My dad,
but to watch his son do what he did, man, would be outrageously unbelievable.
And like my dad would have stepped in there and could have helped with our motor program.
I wish he'd have yelled at you a couple times too.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug, can you say something to him? He's lifting going into 2.
Yeah, come on, Dad.
He's drag the brake.
It's either you or me.
Sometimes Gene will walk up and say,
hey, listen, I know you're lifting going into 2, and that's fine, everybody else is, but listen, smash it down to the ground and then drag your brake like hell. I can replace brake pads. I can't make you faster. That's what he would say. I can put new brake pads on, but I can't make you faster. Mash it. And then when you're going into 1 and you think you need to lift.
Was I the better teacher of all the dudes you drove for?
Actually, yes, but can I tell you it was a close second, and you're not being.
Well, that would have to be the
Sport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sport was
because he's cool and calm.
Yeah,
and,
Sport, and you know what Sport did more than anything? Not necessarily how to drive, but what Sport taught me was how to properly maintain and like he was he's anal retentive as to how when we would wash a car, you'd have to wash it 4 times. Because and then
how you find a problem.
How to grease the torsion bars.
Yeah, all that.
And how to make sure the torque tubes not is completely free and not bound up. How to square. He was good like that.
But was he teaching you? How to drive when you was running for Paulie Milam? That was the time.
Who
was the idiot who told you when in doubt gas it? And that's what you did on the infield there, and what got you hit on it.
Bucky.
The guy that knew really nothing about nothing.
Hold on, the guy that never been in a sprint car but owned them all. So I just did what he said. He goes, listen, when you feel like you're going to get a little assy or you're tight, if you're tight, that means you're not going in hard enough. So you got to go in harder. All right, buddy.
Well, so wrong.
So listen, what I want to do now is I want to take a few minutes here because I'm going to play the beginning, like the first maybe 20 to 40 seconds of each episode. It's available now. Video killed the radio star. It's for free. And I think that everybody's got Tubi. Like, not everybody has Apple TV. Most everybody does have Amazon Prime, but both of those were either pay or rental, models. So I think everybody has Tubi. Well, you may not even have gone to Tubi, but if you have a TV that's been made in the last 10 years, chances are Tubi has already an app installed on your TV, and if not, go to your TV's main menu where it says apps, hit that, type in Tubi, download the Tubi app on your smart TV, hit it, go to the search engine, hit video, and we're the second video up there.
Well, you just answered kind of your question, though. Everyone has Tubi. Do you have Tubi?
Yeah.
Have you ever used it?
No.
Okay, but are you watching this right now?
Yes.
Did you have to do anything for it?
No.
There you go. That's how easy it is.
You can watch it on your computer if you want.
You can watch it on your phone.
You can watch it on your phone. If you guys right now, you hardworking, ass-kicking, get-her-done Bubba Army, and you got an hour lunch, go get the Tubi app on your phone, or even just go to your Firefox or your Safari or whatever you use for a browser and type in Tubi. And then once you get to Tubi, whether you do it through an app or you're just browsing the internet, go to search, type in video on the second one down, and you have an option. You want to start with 1 and end with 3. 3 is not going to make any sense if you've not watched 1 and 2. So I'm going to play, because a lot of people, I don't know that Mark, Tate, and Ian, and I don't know that I played a lot of this when this first came out. I know that I played the trailer that Ian had made, but I didn't play. This is actually the start of each episode. And so I skipped a little bit in 1, and this pretty much sets up. This is 42 seconds into episode 1. Then I'm going to go to episode 2 and episode 3 and just play the very big beginnings of it, because it kind of sets the stage as to what each episode is. Now, this is very shocking, what I'm going to play you. It's
the bedroom scene?
Yes. Hold on here. This shows a little bit of the bedroom scene. This is like at 50 seconds on episode 1. I'm just going to play to the bedroom scene, and then I'm going to go to episode 2, play like 30 seconds of that, and then I'm going to go to episode 3 and play 30 seconds of that. That's going to show everybody out there what these are about. This is an old school Power Pig break, and then it goes right into what we're talking about.
It's Thursday. Bubba the Love Sponge and my homie Guido on the Power Pig.
Now, there's some language here that I'm going to have to edit out, like turn the pot off real fast, because I use the F word.
Yeah.
3.3 FM.
One morning on my drive to work, Brent Hatley calls me and says, flat out, has Hogan ever wife?
Oh.
But I got it, didn't I?
Yeah, you got it perfect.
Yeah.
There's a still of Hulk Hogan and Heather, and I look close, even though it's grainy, I look close and I'm like, oh, that's Bubba's bedroom. I was like, oh, shit. There's a videotape of this and the Dirty has it?
I said,
boom.
Poor Brett.
That shows you all you need to know to get you hooked for episode 1. Here's episode 2, the first 30 seconds, and it's labeled The Video That Changed Everything. This is
The second lawsuit filed today was filed in the United States District Court for the Middle District of Florida. It was filed against Gawker Media and its related entities and individuals.
Ready for a fight?
No, we're not fighting. Just going to tell the truth.
Hogan is suing the gossip site for posting a 2007 tape of him having sex with Heather Clem, the then wife of his former best friend.
Boom.
Hogan is seeking $100 million for
There's episode 2.
100 mil.
And then here's 3. Now, hold on. This is where episode 3, a lot of people don't know this.
Nobody knows
A lot of people don't know this. And this I got goosebumps right now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Mark and Ian. This is really going to push this thing over the finish line. I'm telling you. Start of episode 3, this is stuff that most of you people don't know. Listen, here you go.
We begin with late word of an FBI raid.
The offices of President Trump's longtime personal lawyer, Michael Cohen.
Investigators had search warrants obtained by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan.
Investigators seized emails, tax documents, and business records.
This is a very, very rare move for any investigator to make because of something called attorney-client privilege, or the legal privacy you have with your attorney. So was this raid legal?
So it's really not...
By the way, Roger Stone.
...surprising to me that Davidson would basically feed them Michael Cohen, thus giving them the ability to get a search warrant on Cohen, where they could find things that they could use to leverage against Cohen's boss, Donald Trump.
Those who do this kind of work every day know it's
Kevin Hazlett
through pressure on witnesses who turn on other witnesses who then make a criminal prosecution.
You know, if he hadn't have taken the recording of
the sexual encounter between his wife and Hogan, none of this would have happened.
Tell it, Veen.
So I don't sit here. Please don't think that this is some propaganda piece where this is trying to make me look like Johnny Innocent. No. I take responsibility for what I did, and trust me, I have paid dearly for it. Absolutely dearly. But what you're going to find out when you go to Tubi from now to the end of, I hope you guys from now to the end of the weekend, especially on, maybe Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, go and watch this, and then it just blows Tubi up. And I got to think that Tubi might at that point then put us as like, what's hot, what's new, up and coming, something like that. And then the average Bubba Army, the person that just happens to stumble upon Tubi to see what's hot, and a lot of people do that because it's free, the Video Killed the Radio Star documentary will be suggested, like a suggested kind of deal, and it blows up. That'd be great. Listen, it did well on Amazon Prime, and it did well on Apple TV. I think Mark Tate and Ian and everybody, I think everybody's pretty happy with what it did.
Good.
But I think this is the next layer of that. Video Killed the Radio Star on Tubi now. Go watch it. It's 3 parts. I'm going to be just absolutely wearing you out and reminding you about that. So this is where Trump loses me. I really want Trump to do well. I don't care if people like him or not. Right now, I'm not going to say the most favorable words about him. But this is where he loses the average guy like me, maybe Gene, maybe Lummy. When it's an inbounds question. It's a question that all of America's asking. And why can't you just answer it? Why can't you just answer it and say, and if you don't like the question per se, then be a little more graceful on how you tell the reporter, listen, you're not privy to any of the negotiations. I'm sorry, but you might think you are, but you're not. That's it. Instead, he says, fake news, you're a hack, stupidest question. And I just don't think that, I don't think it's very presidential to be just is there any reporter that he hasn't dressed down now? Does he just suck the Fox D? Is that all he does? And if you're not Fox, you're going to, at one time or not, get, absolutely lambasted by this guy. I think the question this woman asks is very in bounds, and I'd like to know the answer to it.
Mr. President, there are no signs that Iran is ready to stop fighting. So what is the plan? Is the plan to just keep...
Now, hold on. Can I ask you a question, guys? Do we not kind of all feel that way?
Yep.
Do we all... I think the average American, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, don't even vote. I think the average person's like, man, Iran are a bunch of nut jobs that are never going to give up.
Every single time he says there's a ceasefire, somebody gets blowed up.
Right. And I think did we do our 11th night of bombing?
Sure did.
Yesterday. So
yes, we did.
Where were we bombing? We bombing fields or something? Because I don't see no bridges falling down.
Here's the deal, man. This question is so inbounds and it's so relevant, and it's what the pulse of America truly is.
Yep. There are no signs that Iran is ready to stop fighting. So what is the plan? Is the plan to just keep bombing until they give up?
There are no signs. What, do you know something that I don't know?
Will they continue to attack our allies and kill them?
And I'm asking you a question, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Because we're now on our 11th night of bombing. It looks like they're not giving up, or if they would, we wouldn't keep bombing. And they're a bunch of nut jobs. So, Mr. President, I think it's a very much inbounds question. No, I'm not privy to your negotiations, but I live in this country. I am a news reporter, and we're on our 11th night of bombing. I wouldn't think that we have to continue this bombing if they were going to have some type of agreement.
Will they continue to attack our allies and kill Americans?
You don't know what the dialogue is behind the scenes, that they want to meet desperately to try and end it because they're getting decimated. You don't get that when you listen to your fake station, but
you know what?
You don't know. You don't know anything.
See,
that's why we don't know anything, because you're not telling us nothing.
That really, really, really pisses me off. Because you can answer that and say the same thing by just saying this.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
That's a Democratic answer.
Well, no, it's a stupid answer. It's a narcissistic bully. You don't like. That's what it is. It's not a politically slanted question one way or the other.
No, it ain't.
In fact, a more eloquent, George W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, not Biden, because Biden wouldn't even know what the. I don't even know what you say. What did she say? So to every president, with the exception of Biden, because he was absolutely, retarded and practically Weekend at Bernie's. But take everybody else. Everybody else would have answered that with dignity and class and said, and you could have said the same thing by saying, with all due respect, you're not, you and your network are not privy to the conversations that I'm having. We're decimating them. We're on our 11th night of bombing. We are really, really weakening them. And I think that potentially we could have some type of deal. And if we don't, we're going to keep bombing. There'll be night 12, there'll be night 13, there'll be night 14, there'll be night 15 until they are decimated and can no longer exist. Boom.
Boom, that's a pretty good answer.
Yeah. And
we got enough bombs to take care of them for 4 months.
You told her that she wasn't familiar with your negotiations, but you didn't have to ridicule her and
behind the scenes that they want to meet desperately to try and end it because they're getting decimated. You don't get that when you listen to your fake station, but
that makes me mad.
You don't know anything.
That pisses me off. That's not the guy I voted for.
Me neither.
Now the guy I did.
Well, he kind of answered the question.
Yeah, but do you have to be insulting?
Well, that would be like if MJ came up to you and was like, "Hey, I got a question."
You mean no? If MJ,
damn, Lummy, who are you sticking up for today?
Oh no, that's
I'm not attacking Bubba
today over there, don't he?
Well, I'm not attacking Bubba.
Yeah, you are.
I asked Bubba.
He gave me a scenario. Whereas how would I answer if MJ? First of all, if MJ sent his wife or his female correspondents so what question could they ask me that would cause me to have that type of reaction?
Something about the sex tape.
All right, well then, you know what? You be the reporter. I'll be Bubba Clem.
Hey, Bubba, reports are that you are the one that leaked the sex tape, and the reports are saying that just because with the Tubi and how it's going out, I mean, how do you respond to those allegations?
What, did I leak the sex tape?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think you'll see FBI. I mean, do you believe in our Federal Bureau of Investigations? Do you believe those people are honest and potentially the report that they give on a matter is the truth? They're a sworn agency, are they not?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the FBI and their report, they had a sting at the Sand Pearl Hotel that was attended by Hogan, his counsel, and the person that was brokering the sex tape, Keith Davidson, and Spice Boy, who sent his wife's best friend, Lori Burbage. And the FBI actually had a sting and arrested Keith Davidson and Lori Burbage for brokering the tape and trying to extort $300,000 out of Hulk Hogan. Now, that's not my opinion. That's not Bubba feeling sorry for himself. That's of record by the FBI.
So supposedly you just answered that, right? Supposedly whatever network she was from, they just don't air the answer then. No. So you just gave a full answer, but they don't give it. That's what he was saying.
But hold on. That's my entire dilemma with the Hogan sex tape.
But that's what Trump's saying.
And how the media never covered the second part of that, because Hogan settled with Gawker. I'm sorry, because Hogan won a jury trial with Gawker to the tune of $141 million. That when he went to sue Cox and the day before Mike Calta's deposition, Cox Media settled with Hulk Hogan, and so that trial was never in the public square for people to be able to see the truth. That's why basically video killed the radio star is if Hogan and Cox's lawsuit would have been tried in the public sector. That's what it basically is. Cox v. Hogan. Hogan v. Cox. And the players with Spice Boy and Calta and all these people that had distribution and disseminated this particular sex tape into the public square
would have been brought to light.
Including but not limited to Mike Calta getting the address from Gawker from his agent on where to send the tape. And then AJ Delirio, the guy, the editor in charge of Gawker, wrote Mike Calta's agent back, Tony Burton, and says, "We'll actually make a minute 41 best of tape on the sex deal, but then we got another bite at the apple for the N-word, and so we'll drop that strategically later." So I mean, that's how it went down.
Yeah, but I was saying with Trump, if you look at Trump, he's annoyed with them because he's like, how do you know? You don't report it, so you don't tell people.
But I think that would have, had he said that.
Yeah, but when you
looking at it that way, though, I'm with you a little bit.
But that's why you have Fox News, Fox and Friends putting it out there, and I guaranteed MS Now or whoever she was with didn't report it.
I just think, here's the deal. You probably are correct, and I'm leaning towards agreeing with you. I think he could handle himself far more presidential and say the same thing in a more eloquent type way instead of looking like he's looking like he's beating up on a female reporter.
Oh, I 100% agree.
I mean,
it ain't her fault.
It's not her fault. Hey, why don't you go back and ask your news editors and the people of your network why they don't air,
lay back and do nothing and lie to everybody.
So I get it.
But I understand what you're saying.
And you know what?
Can look better.
And I understand what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying is he could be more presidential and more,
He needs to keep that hate out of them.
Yes.
Out of them meetings.
Yes, take hate out of it and just be a little more polished.
Right.
Just
be
a little,
president. Shut up.
Yeah.
But he can't. I don't think he can.
No, he can't.
No,
he's like a Gene Lasker. Yeah.
Well, that's him.
That God gave money to.
So here is something that I do agree with what he's doing, and that is heavy ICE patrol and trying to get people that entered into our country illegally out of here. Absolutely. Now, I do think that we need to have a provision for people that have been here for an extended amount of time and have never gotten in trouble and have held a job and are because a lot of trades, roofing, maybe even powder coating, any hard, farming, fruit picking, just anything that's hard, most Americans, white, black, or indifferent, will not do that job.
Well, like Bobby Myers, he gets 25 guys a year from South Africa. 5 of which have been 12 years in a row. This year we couldn't get any people because something about the ice locked everything down, and they had to jump through a bunch of hoops to do it again. What? Why? So now my carnies can't rebuild machines. And so I didn't powder coat nothing for them because they had no people to tear them apart and put them back together.
So there's a lot of jobs that really, really good immigrants do. And we need to have a better policy about those immigrants that are in our country and have not caused any problem and have held a job. You go to their employer and said, how long have they worked with me for 10 years? Okay, we need to not throw those people out. But for these kind of bastards, an illegal alien truck driver charged with homicide, he entered into the country as a Biden parolee in 2024. Applied unsuccessfully for TPS and stayed illegal. So he applied for citizenship, was denied, stayed here illegally, ended up being a truck driver, and he
killed some kids.
He didn't kill some kids. He killed a state trooper.
Oh.
He killed a Pennsylvania state trooper, and supposedly he's hurt or
how did he do that? To run off the road?
Yeah.
And kill it while you're Damn it.
And so here's him being, I guess, taken out of the illegal immigrant who came in. Listen, Biden, why did you let all these people that were fleeing a country that were in their judicial parolee system enter our country?
I was asleep at that time.
If they're bad people in Nicaragua or Guatemala or Colombia or wherever the hell they're
going to be bad here too.
If they're bad there, they're going to be bad here.
A lot easier.
You don't let them in. So there were times under the Biden administration that the fence was wide open. They knew there were breaches, and Border Patrol agents would sit in their car and watch hundreds and hundreds of people come in from the Mexico side and just come in. Like, didn't get processed, didn't fill any paperwork. As soon as they hit American soil, they started running. And the agents would sit there right now because they're like, what can 2 of us do with 300 people?
Machine gun. 40 clips of 38 shots.
Here is this
one after another.
Here is this the Haitian illegal migrant that came in as a parolee under the Biden administration and killed a Pennsylvania state trooper. Here's him being rolled out of, I guess, the hospital or the infirmary. I guess he's going to be charged with, I guess, maybe first-degree vehicular manslaughter, but he got treated or what have you, and I guess maybe his hips or his shoulders.
And they're taking him out of there now?
And they're taking him out of there. Going to
I hit that bump right there and flip him right out. Whoops.
And do you know how hard it would be? Here they are. These are Pennsylvania state troopers that have to transport this guy professionally.
Poke him in the eye.
And this guy just killed one of your brothers.
I'd have to poke him in the eye by accident.
Just killed one of your brothers, and you have to remain professional and take this killer back to wherever they're taking him. And he's moaning like he's in pain. And
I show him some pain. Take my hat off with my left hand and block my camera. Oh, look at this idiot.
Listen to him start moaning like he's in pain. Listen.
Michael, anything you want to say tonight? Any comment?
Smack him right in the
By the way, this guy killed a Pennsylvania state trooper while driving illegally, a semi-illegally. What are those things? 80,000 pounds?
Every bit of it. Okay. Where's it hurt? Because I'm going to smash it.
Where's it hurt? Because I'm going to smash it.
Come on, cop. Punch him in the chest or something.
He can't, Gene. He can't.
Yes, you can.
No, he can't.
Slip off that belt right there with a karate chop to the throat. He won't moan anymore. He'll be gasping for breath.
Oh, man. The trooper was trapped under the bumper for...
No way.
And died later at the hospital.
He died later.
Yeah. It was horrible. So ESPN is absolutely a dumpster fire right now. They are getting rid of all these talent, and everybody's trying to blame Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee's scheduled to make like a $60 million deal. His new contract that he cut, I think they're reporting, maybe you can correct me, but I think they're saying that it's to the tune of $60 million.
Yes.
Who is he?
Pat McAfee is arguably the most influential sports talk show host in America. He also is very pop culturally popular with College Game Day. He's done unbelievable amount of high spots and commentary for the WWE. He is like the main correspondent for College Game Day. He's really good. He's a former punter for the Indianapolis Colts. He currently still lives in Indianapolis, and he really, listen. At the end of the day, man, I let Pat McAfee make all the money he can, because you know what? Pat McAfee moves the needle. People watch Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee used to work for Sirius XM. They didn't value him and give him near the money he needed. He's like, listen, I don't need your stage. I can be on YouTube just myself. The Pat McAfee Show on YouTube, and I don't need anybody. Kind of lummy how we are now.
Yes.
But ESPN stepped up, and they offered him an unbelievable deal, so he's exclusively now on ESPN, but he still puts it on YouTube and things like that, but it's also on ESPN. He's their number one guy, and they're paying him like you would pay a number one guy. Now, the other people that they've had to let go don't move the needle. You guys don't move the needle. Pat McAfee does. We'll get into that next.
And just so you know, hot dog.
There's not enough soap in the world to make him clean up his act.
Get out of my sight!
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Put yourself over.
If I knew I had to ride a bus and they were going to gang up, I'd bring tear gas. Air spray. Bring me a little mask, put my mask on, watch everybody choke to death. Dirt merchant. Those
thumbs up.
Yeah, I need some thumbs up. A couple of coins wouldn't hurt my feelings neither, man. What's going on about that? I don't. Here, let me button in.
Right, we just got Dirt Merchant, Grouper Lips, Glowbug.
Yeah, let's go for them thumbs. It's easy to do. Just do it.
Just thumb me. My name's Gene Lasker, and if I don't get 1,200 thumbs today, I ain't coming back on Friday.
That's right.
That's just what I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. So you only got yourself to blame if you
I know, man. If I don't get a lot
me,
of thumbs, man, I just rather be
just
home.
don't give me a thumbing like you never thumbed before. I'm just telling you right now. And you might want to throw in a couple subs.
That's
Might
right.
want to throw a few dollars this way.
Couple coins, and we'll be liking life.
I mean, two things.
Enjoying my
Have
stay here.
anybody gone to? You only have a few days to go back to go to Sunbelt Rental.
Oh yeah, only got a few days.
We dropped ours yesterday. School supplies, get them there.
Did you videotape it?
Yes, we did.
All right, can you get it to me so I can play it?
As soon as she's done, it's her thing. She bought all this stuff.
Okay.
As soon as she gets it up, I'll get it.
Just tell Ash as soon as she gets it, get it to me.
Will do.
Okay, thank you, bud.
Thank you.
Because I'm gonna probably do mine on what day's Monday? Is Monday? Are we still in July?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monday is July 27th.
Okay, I'm gonna do mine Monday or Tuesday next week.
Glad you get to read me, Gene.
I'm gonna do mine Monday or Tuesday, Lummy.
Yeah, all next week.
Big and greasy, geezy.
Gene, you haven't done yours yet.
Nope, I haven't done mine yet. You want me to video it?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll do mine today or tomorrow.
Like, it's a two-parter. It's you picking out the stuff and then drop it. And then the second part's you dropping it off.
Oh, okay. Got you.
What group of lips?
I'll make Coben be my video man.
Yep.
He might be all over the place. Never know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
And tell Coben to give some editorial comments too.
Make
like you might be hold on, you might be picking some shit out the kids don't want. So Coben
yeah. What are you doing there, Dad? That's old school. We don't do that here.
Mm-hmm. Dad, we don't have protractors anymore.
Yeah.
That's my best impersonation is Lasker. I don't do good. I don't do very good.
I don't know. I think Trump is great.
You think so?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Trump, Dion, and Lasker.
My Dion's horrible. But my Lasker and my Trump are pretty good.
Your Trump's real good. I love hearing that. That makes me smile every time. I'm not laughing.
I like Trump. But I'm not Trump. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App.
Yeah, Venmo, Cash Apps, man. Let's go. I ain't heard no noise.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Show. Listener supported at the Bubba Army on PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. truth, lies, rumors, and bad decisions. What more could you want?
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. The Love Sponge. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Now, let's get back to the show.
Don't forget, you got till the 31st of July, which is what day, Lummy?
Friday.
Next Friday?
So
Next Friday.
So next Friday.
Yes.
Not this Friday.
Let me play that again. So until next Friday. So that's good. So all of next week, Lasker's going to go in one day next week. I'm going to go in one day next week. Merch Crick and I are going to go to like Walmart or Sam's Club or Costco or something like that and do our shopping. So Lummy's already done it. Lummy already went. Ashley and Lummy. Did Walker go with?
Of course.
Yeah, so Ashley, the family.
Did he pick it out for you?
The Garrison family, the Lummy family went to, and where did you guys go?
Walmart.
You went to Walmart.
Yes.
And picked up school supplies. It's called Tools for Schools. And you get there. It's to get kids ready for the classroom. It's all sponsored by and being orchestrated and fulfilled by Sunbelt Rentals. We absolutely one of our greatest clients of all times. Love Sunbelt Rentals. We just our boy Kevin just got shipped down to Miami in a promotion. I think Daniel is our new guy here locally on 301.
And my boy Brian.
And your boy who?
Brian.
Oh yeah, Brian. I know Brian. Brian's helped me with some stuff. I got guys up in the Ocala, formerly George. He moved on. I think he went to the Chicago location. But there's just, Bob before Bobby K, our good friend Bobby K. This is something that the Sunbelt Rental started last year. They had over 200,000 different pieces of school supplies that were donated, globally for kids that need, boys and girls that need school supplies. And they're suggesting packs of construction paper, 1-inch 3-ring binders, reams of notebook paper, pencils, pens, color pencils, regular notebooks, composite notebooks, glue sticks, index cards, highlighters, pocket folders, pencil erasers, markers, crayons. And so you can pick this stuff up, drop it off to your. Listen, even if you're in Canada, there's some Canadian Sunbelt Rentals. And I actually had some Canadian Bubba Army reach out and be like, hey, now everything's far, well.
Is there Canadian Walmarts?
I'm sure there's Canadian Walmarts. Yeah. Hell, Walmart's not going to leave any of that low-hanging fruit. The thing about Canada, though, is, like an hour is not a big deal to them. Here,
what do you mean?
No, I mean, everything's so spread out there. I actually got an email within the Bubba Facebook Messenger, and the guy was like, yeah, hater. I just want to let you know that nearest Sunbelt Rental, don't you know, is about an hour away, which is not a big deal. Me and my wife are going to drop off some school supplies. I'll tell them Bubba Army, eh? So like an hour away is not a big, that's like a normal commute for Canada.
They got Australian voices?
No, I don't know if my Canadian. That's how Canadians.
Voices, right?
Yeah, I'm not near as good as my Gene Lasker or Donald Trump impersonation.
I sent you our video.
This is Gene
Can
Lasker.
you do Canadians, Lemmy?
Oh, hey, yeah.
That's Australia.
Yeah, hater. Yeah,
you got
hater.
kangaroos on your mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hater.
Hater.
Yeah, hater. You know,
Hater.
no,
Hater.
don't you know?
Oh, hater.
Yeah,
Hey
hater.
there.
Yeah, hey there.
Yeah, hey there.
Like when you say, you're saying how about that, but it's how about that.
Oh, how about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Canadian.
So if you're Canadian, you'd be like, yeah, hey there.
Yeah,
That's
hey
like
there.
saying, hello, how are you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, hey there. Don't you know?
They're allowed to say the C word too, right?
What about?
Oh, that's the England people.
What about it?
Oh,
What are
you
you talking about?
A boot?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's my Canadian. A boot.
Boot?
Here we go, Lummy.
The boot does what?
No, about is when they say about, it's a boot.
A boot.
No, a boot.
A boot.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, hater. What you talking about?
What do you hater talking about?
And every story has to do with drinking.
I'm glad I'm not Canadian.
They love drinking. Yeah, don't you know that one time we were drinking? Yeah, hey.
Their song's too long, too, for their flag.
Oh, Canada?
Yeah.
I think it's shorter than Star Spangled Banner.
Is it? Seems long to me. Maybe because I don't know the words.
Hey, Alexa, which is longer, the Star Spangled Banner or the O Canada?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Ignorant.
Oh, she's stupid. Well, how come she got so dumb?
Hey, Alexa, how all of a sudden did you get so stupid?
Didn't quite get that.
Yeah,
I bet
Tell
you
me
didn't.
again.
Tell me.
Why are you so stupid lately?
I'm happy to hear how I can improve. You can always say, I have feedback.
Call Google.
I got feedback.
Do you want to hear Lummy Bing?
Yes.
Yeah.
O Canada is 1 minute and 14 seconds, and the Star Spangled Banner is 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Oh, so they got us about 4 seconds. I was wrong.
Yeah, Gene. No, that's that. No.
By the human ear, it's different.
No, I think you're right.
Oh, I am right.
No, hold on. Which one? Tell me again.
The Canadian is longer by 4 seconds.
Yeah, Gene's right.
Like
Yes.
4 minutes longer.
Gene Lasker's right. How about it?
How about it?
But don't
Just
you
give
know?
me the boat.
Yeah, hater. Gene Lasker's right. Don't you know? Yeah, hater. Yeah, hater. Don't you know? Well, one time we were drinking. Gene Lasker was actually right. Yeah, hey. What are you talking about?
Talking about.
What is Lasker talking about? So, Lummy, this is Ashley, and I think this is your. Is it okay that I play this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she sounded to me.
That's Ashley?
Yeah, Ashley.
She looks younger there.
Yeah, she's getting ready to leave Lummy.
Yeah, probably.
For like a young pool man. Listen, she's not going to leave Lummy until Walker's out of mind, out of sight, which means goes to school, and she works for home. So, I mean, think about that. Ashley could, or any of our wives for that matter, well, not mine because I'm only like 26 steps away.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard.
But like Sarah could have a boyfriend from 6 until 10, and
She hates men.
That's what you think.
That's
what she's got you knowing. But I mean, Ashley, as soon as Walker goes to school, she could have a dude roll up in the cut at 6:15, Lummy. And as long as he's out of there, I mean, she's literally
gonna be on the TV while she's.
And here's the deal: like, we can't hide. So as she's getting blasted by her boyfriend, she's watching us on YouTube. And if you're like, all of a sudden, if something would happen where you would leave, I would say, hey, Lummy had to hurry and get the hell out of here real fast. But, whatever, I'll keep you posted. Then she's like, hey, listen, you got to get out of here because my husband isn't on TV anymore.
Okay,
I mean, just think they can monitor us for 4 hours straight. We can't go. It's not like if you're
I'm smarter than you guys. I got dogs.
And I only got dogs, but I got 600 cameras that all cameraed up. I know if there's an ant that moves on my driveway, I know about it. How about it?
I don't got many ants because I got chickens.
Belt's doing a.
So anyway, listen, man, go to your Walmart or your Costco or your Sam's Club or wherever, buy some school supplies, drop it off to your local Sunbelt rental, and tell them, just please tell them that I'm Bubba Army, and that's where
Is Costco cheaper than Walmart?
Yeah, of course, but you got to buy quantities.
Yeah, well, I'm going to buy quantity anyway.
Instead of one notebook, you're going to have to buy 10.
Yeah, that's me.
That's me too. I don't know what Birch Creek. If we're at if I don't know if we're.
I thought you were at Sam's Club.
I think we're at Sam's Club.
How much did you buy, Lummy?
How much, like money wise?
Yeah,
a couple $100.
Yeah.
And then how many bags is that? Like 3 bags?
I only showed 2, but about 4.
About 4 bags.
School supply.
I got a feeling the boss lady's going to tell us what they're doing. Okay, I got a feeling she's going to lay it all out for us.
Of course.
She's got that state trooper glasses
Is it
on.
okay that I play Walker?
Yeah.
Like I want to be.
in the video.
I know, but Gene, when you're talking about somebody's kid and our audience, there are some.
He's part of the show,
I know,
bro.
But Gene,
He ain't nobody's
listen
kid
to
no
me.
more.
Shut up. God dang, shut up. There are some parents that if you are part of the program that you may not want to put your kid on our program due to the fact that there's so many. No, there's about 15 or 20 of these haters that will pick your kid apart, that will pick your wife apart, that will pick Erica apart, that will pick Sarah apart. And so these mean-spirited assholes, God forbid that we see what your significant other looks like. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have one. That's because you jerk off all day to our show in your mom's basement. Oh, I'm sorry.
Plenty of time to mess with us.
So, out of respect, Gene, I'm going to make sure
that
Ashley, and this is old school, like outlaw stuff. Is Ashley and Lummy okay with me playing this video that depicts their beautiful son, Walker?
Yeah, of course.
Sure. Okay. But, Lummy, you can see where I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
But you can smack her on the butt. Not asking.
No, my butt smacking of Ashley are
It's over with.
I'm just now starting to break through with Walker. Like, me and Walker are kind of cool now.
Yeah,
not me. I still poke on him.
You're at a 1. I'm solidly at a 6.
Yeah, but
really?
Dan, he knows where you live, Gene.
Yeah.
Every single day that they drive by on
Pick up some stuff.
56,
are you riding? Are you riding bitch here?
Well, we were
just
doing
yes
something.
or no?
Yeah.
The kiddos.
With a smile on his face too.
Oh, look, Lummy, this is Of course, Ashley edited it.
Of course.
3 notebooks, 3 notebooks.
3 more.
Big old stack of pencils. Big old 2 stacks of Sharpie highlighters.
Well, did you go right through the list to get everything, a little bit of everything, Lummy?
I think
Come
he did.
on, man.
Lummy, that's so good. Lummy, thank you.
Of course.
For being the first. And I swear to God, listen, this isn't some kind of just, I'm saying it now and I'm not going to do it. Eric and I are going to do this I got races on Friday and Saturday, so probably Sunday or Monday. Probably Monday after the show. Because I don't tape with Pete. Lummy, I got a week off with Pete this week. So
yes.
Monday after the show, I'll do a couple break it downs and maybe a couple reactionary look it up, lock it ins. Let me begin.
Perfect.
We'll do a couple of those, and then either Monday or Tuesday, Eric and I are going to go out shopping. So, Gene, this is kind of shows you what Coba needs to shoot. You picking out various things, throwing them in the cart, and then Lummy, does it show you dropping off at Sunbelt?
Yep.
All right.
I like the little music too. Oh, look at Walk. Walk's picking out a couple.
She knows to use royalty free too.
Yes.
Gotta have these crayons, Dad.
Yep. I actually like the fact that you got Walker doing some of it.
Of course.
There you go. That's the Sunbelt I go and get all kinds of free stuff on.
Where's that one at?
MLK.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's my place.
That's when I go. I walk in. I mean, I just go and you know what I don't even tell. I just hook it up.
I go straight back into the offices in the back.
I just go and you know what I do? I just see what I want. Hook it
I
hook it up on my truck, and then I go and tell them what I'm getting. Hey, Daniel, I'm getting me a light tower and a power scrubber and a high reach. Okay.
Oh, they know Gene Lasker. I walked up and asked, how's Gene doing?
Now, let me. Do they have a display area where people?
You walk in and it's just right there.
Is it getting full?
Yes, it is.
Who is that dude?
That's just one of their workers that's on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's worker of the week.
Worker of the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you walk in. It's just a big school bus table. They, if you ask them, they just said, "Yeah, just set it down. We'll take care of it."
Man, thank you so much to everybody. You got till next Friday to get this thing done. Lummy, thank you so very much.
Oh, no problem.
This is a. Absolute horrifying footage has emerged from a public train in Philadelphia where teenagers began beating each other on a moving train.
Each other.
Yeah, well, hold on. Wait, you see this. Reports of kids as young as 9 years old were involved. Do we have to live like this? Like, what has changed in our society? I'll tell you what's changed. Is that everybody's looking for a viral moment. And so you have to do something outrageous or something that involves bad behavior to get any type of traction virally because there's so much stuff out there to watch. So now I don't think this is staged. I think these are just bad kids that are trying to beat the crap out of each other, but they do a lot of it because they know that potentially it could go viral, so that is their incentive to act this way. Back in the day, when it wasn't being documented or distributed and there wasn't a chance to make $38.62 on it, you didn't act this way.
So you think they're thinking they can make money at this?
Or, Gene, that's one, or you just got bad parents, and your parents have not instilled
and
any
cameras are easy to get to right now.
And everybody's got a camera on their phone.
Yep.
So you got bad parenting in conjunction with everybody being able to captivate everything at any time, and that is absolutely, the fuel that is thrown on gas, throwing fire on gas, and it's just an absolute crap storm our youth today, because a lot of these children here are not being raised by their mom and dad. It would be interesting to know how many fathers these guys are still. How many of these kids here actually have a family unit of a mom and a dad, or how many of them being raised by their aunties or by their grandma? And at that point, you can get anything by on grandma. Grandma's not whipping your ass and telling you need to behave. Grandma is letting you act this way. These are teenagers on a moving bus in Philadelphia. Some as young as 9 years old.
Look at the girl in the middle. She's got a fist right up. Come on. I want some of that. Look at her. Ooh, dumb jumps on her. I picked her.
It's all girls.
Yeah.
And what did this poor girl in the white top, what did she do?
She done something
to warrant like 6 or 7 girls all grabbing on her. Maybe she's not from their little clique or something.
Maybe she dates a white guy.
Gene, I think that these kids are too young to be dating in the sense of dating.
They're young enough to do this. They're young enough to be dating. She hardly even punching. She ain't got no... Look at her. Climber. Oh, that's a grown lady there.
I guess, you know what, and I applaud that lady. It looks like maybe none of these are her kids, but she's maybe one of the only adults on this train.
Trying to stop it,
and she steps in and stops these little bastards from acting like animals, and so I applaud this woman. I really do.
They ain't all poor because look at the girls over here. They got high-dollar hairdos.
I mean, yeah, they're not, these probably aren't
they're
necessarily
nice clothes.
Low-income kids.
No.
These are, probably kids that have nice stuff.
$9 ear set he's got
on. That's today's youth.
And little Pinky right there who started the fight. You see her looking up at the camera?
So, Lummy, in the midst of all these layoffs, Pat McAfee is being somewhat blamed for it because of his new $60 million deal. Karl Ravech expected to be let go by ESPN after 33 years after 33 years as massive layoffs continue. Here's the deal: if this guy Karl Ravech moved the needle, the ratings and/or revenue needle, then Karl Ravech wouldn't be getting let go.
Well, he was the guy that was always on.
I understand.
I know. I'm just saying he was
know.
there forever.
I understand,
Yeah.
and you know what? There comes a point where he's no longer making a difference financially or ratings-wise, and so you got to go. After 33 years, he probably had a fairly significant salary, and and the space of people, the ESPN lane, so to speak, has shrunk. And if you don't have a talk show like Pat McAfee, and you can do other one-offs like Game Day and other things that Pat McAfee does for the network, they're probably going to let you go. I mean, they're only going to keep those that make a difference.
You know what's crazy is no one's blaming Stephen A. Smith.
No, nobody's. And his deal is, I think, 20.
Yeah, he's
a $20 million a year guy. Nobody's blaming him. Now here's J.J. Watt. Is he still play football?
No, he's done.
He's done. But and then, of course, former Green Bay Packer and Cincinnati Bengal and Ohio State Buckeye, A.J. Hawk, who I think is a daily contributor on the Pat McAfee show via Zoom.
He is.
And, him and Pat, former NFL players of over 10 years, they know, and J.J. Watt, the same. And J.J. kind of brings up what everybody's talking about, blaming potentially Pat McAfee's $60 million new contract on why all these people are getting let go. He tries to slip it in, then Pat completely does an about face, and you can see the reaction here. And then I have another guy I want to play that really breaks this down the way I see it. And it's not Pat McAfee's. It's not because of him or his high salary that these people are getting laid off. These people are getting laid off because they probably have big numbers. They're probably, $3 to $7 million a year guys. They've been there forever. They've had their opportunity and their run to make a difference. The business has changed. It's just not what you put necessarily on the ESPN airwaves via cable. It's also what you can do on the ancillary side, like YouTube and social media and things like that. Pat McAfee has absolutely got that dialed in. Probably one of the best, up there with like Joe Rogan type numbers. And he knows how to play the digital and regular broadcast game.
Does he lease his way into ESPN, or is he an employee?
No, I'm sure he's a subcontracted employee, like he's not an employee of ESPN, but he's a subcontracted guy.
So he's like you.
Yeah, much like me, where he can continue to distribute his show and other means as well. Just like we have 5 radio affiliates: Phoenix, Fort Walton Beach, Panama City, Tampa, and we got a brand new one that conservatively 60 days and aggressively 30 days out.
Oh, great.
And it's a 50,000 watt FM.
Boom.
So, but we have learned how to diversify and be all digital and not have to be on terrestrial radio. I love terrestrial radio. That's where my beginnings came from. That's where I want to continue to be and continue to syndicate. But if,
does that mean we're playing on both sides of the fence?
We're playing both sides of the fence. We're kind of like bisexual when it comes to radio.
You are.
Yeah.
I'd like to let you know, Jage, don't be reading the internet like that. Okay? You're smarter.
Oh, I read it all.
What?
Did they buy NFL Network this year?
Who?
They did. Did they? That's crazy.
There's also
ESPN. Did ESPN buy NFL Network?
Yes.
I think that's what he's asking.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
They keep anybody, or is everybody fired to pay you? I'm trying to figure it out.
That's not funny. That's not funny. We do not like that. We do not appreciate that. That is the narrative, and I'm certainly taking it on the shins. The boys and I are very proud of the work that we have done.
Thanks a lot, Moana. Good God. I mean, come on.
All right, okay.
Just play the hits with Doomsday or whatever.
Okay, all right. We're not getting into any of that, but
My YouTube TV didn't work for a while, too.
Okay, all right.
Don't forget that.
That's quite the dispute.
Please, now on.
Goodness.
It was a long time. It was a lot of money. But let's, on that note, we hate anytime this happens. Obviously, this is terrible. We don't like that, but we are very honored that we are still partnering with ESPN and Disney for the good of sport.
Gene, partnering. So that means he's just a partner, and he's got, I don't know how many other, he probably owns his YouTube rights.
Yeah.
He probably owns all of his, Spotify. I wish I could be on that level. He is absolutely at the highest level of that particular template. Him and Joe Rogan are the best.
Did they start before you?
No, not in radio, but in the streaming world.
In the streaming world, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he was just after.
Yeah. Now, Rogan started in 08.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Rogan started in 08.
Yeah.
And when Joe Rogan was in my studio on 2 different times.
You laughed at him.
I did. Here I am. I was on Sirius XM, the really sexy Sirius XM satellite play at the time, and Joe Rogan in 07 or 08.
It was 09. It was January 09.
Oh, January 09.
He looked at Rogan.
In January 09.
When I get off of the radio, I don't talk no more.
Hold on. Joe Rogan in January of 09. He gets done being on the show. He's promoting one of his comedy gigs that he was doing here locally in Tampa.
Yeah, that's right.
And he comes to me and he says, "Hey, Bob, man, after your satellite show, you should do like an hour podcast of you and the boys just cutting it up."
Yeah.
And I'm like something exclusive to podcasting that wasn't on Sirius XM. I'm like, Joe, I'm already doing mornings on 14 terrestrial affiliates. Afternoons here at Sirius XM. I don't think I could do another channel. I don't think I could do it, bud. And I made fun of it at the time, and I called it Podcast Willie. And we actually looked down at podcasters.
Yeah,
we did. Yeah. What's that? What are you, Podcast Willie?
Yeah.
What are you? You're scum of the earth, and you're stupid. Meanwhile, you're the most brilliant people out there that got in on the early deal and are making tens of millions of dollars that I could be making, but I wouldn't listen. But you know what? I didn't get in too late.
No.
I got in just in time.
Yeah,
now,
if
you're a radio personality and you're trying to do what I've done, it's too late. You're not going to be able to do it.
Problem is they don't own nothing like you own you.
And you don't have, 25 or 30 years of archives that you can also aggregate into that channel. You have what? Your daily show that you're putting on 2 different places that you have no numbers on. And when you get fired from terrestrial radio, you're going to try to rely on what you're building now on YouTube? Not going to happen, bro. Not going to happen. Even though you try to be me and you try to emulate me and you try to do your thumbnails and you try to, it's like, why don't you just hire my guy Gary Cantrell to either work for you or be your consultant? And I don't mean that because I'm making fun of them and the fact that you rip off everything we do digitally.
Oh.
So, man, when these high profile personalities that are in one market, and there's a few of them that now are trying to YouTube it, I really feel sorry for you. It's taken me I mean, when did we really started kind of getting some traction upon the hiring of one Gary Cantrell? I mean, he was able to then dedicate, because you got to be a co-host and help me with the show. Macho has to do all the engineering and various things. You don't have time to make them thumbnails, shorts, reels. We had to get a Gary Cantrell that was his specific lane. When did we first hire Gary?
Well, Gary was he was working for we had him kind of working in the back end. He was working with me for free. He was helping Rhett. And then
I guess to give Rhett his due, it was probably when we hired Rhett. Rhett kind of niched us into the lane that we needed to do.
Well, yeah, he was way better than any other video guy we had at the time.
Who, Rhett?
Yes.
Oh, Rhett was. I have no problems with
I'm
Rhett.
saying before that, before.
I don't know if Rhett's got a problem with me or not, but I have no problem with Rhett.
No,
Rhett. I mean, Rhett is welcome to come by and see the new studios, hang out. He may not want to, but Rhett. I think the hiring of Rhett was kind of our first real splash in getting some digital growth, because Rhett would basically do what Gary is doing now. And Gary's doing it at a way different level than Rhett, because, Rhett, I just don't know that Rhett had the skill set at the time that Gary has now. And to Rhett's credit, AI wasn't where it is now either.
No, not at
if
all.
Rhett had the tools that Rhett was good, and I appreciate Rhett, and I think so. If you roll it back, when did I hire Rhett?
2021.
Yeah. So here we are. We're 5 years into this, and the growth that we've had in 5 years has tripled the growth that we had in the 7 years prior. Right? I mean, we didn't really start having some huge growth until Rhett started making shorts and polishing up our YouTube, and then Gary has taken it now to the next level with various tools and things like that. And
I have to correct it because Gary's. So
Gary's listening?
Yes, of course.
Gary, Gary, I don't tell you this enough, but I am so thankful for you, and you do such a great job. And, in the next week or so, I'm going to be on the phone with you, giving you a little bit of a raise. In December, in January, when I can start saving, the rent money, so to speak, everybody's getting a raise.
So he doesn't have to wear a Bucky suit next year at Barf?
If he wants to.
I mean, if he wants, I didn't make him wear a Bucky. I didn't.
You didn't make him?
I didn't make him wear a Bucky.
No, that's what he wanted to wear.
That's what I heard.
No, I didn't make him wear a Bucky suit.
Oh, he just did that to be cool?
Anyway, Rat.
Well, Gary wanted me to make sure that.
Gary, I love you. You are just killing it. Your thumbnails are now so good that I got other radio personalities that are trying to just absolutely emulate you in every way, shape, or form. You are so good. I am just so fortunate to have you, and I just really appreciate you.
I'm glad he's back to being healthy too.
Yeah, Gary would do the shorts back in the day, and Rhett would edit the main show.
Yeah.
So he started the shorts.
So I feel sorry for a guy that's just now starting and doesn't have any library or 25 years of work, or you've only been in one particular market all of your career, and you've never been, you don't own your stuff, and you're so desperately trying to be me. Babyface said it best 2 weeks ago, and the fact that, us getting fired from Beasley and Bubba 98.7, as much as we thought it was, oh my God, we're done, it made us invent this particular space, and now we're completely, ahead of 95% of all people who double dip like me and doing terrestrial radio and digital. And had we not been forced to do this, we were still getting a big fat terrestrial paycheck, I don't know that we would be where we are today digitally.
But we'd be eating good.
Well, we're eating good now, Gene.
Yeah, we are.
Gary, thank you.
For the future, and I hate this. Like, we actually hate when we first got there was one of it feels like this happens in corporations a lot, kind of getting baptized into this. NFL teams don't really do this, so we're not really in there. The first time we licensed the show through ESPN, one of these happened, we got blamed.
And again, we've been doing licensing agreements since the late 90s, early 2000s.
David Hernandez, $20.
Tom Bean set up my licensing agreement template back in 99.
Yep.
Where, I would not be an employee of Clear Channel. I was a licensed subcontractor that leased my show for the term of the agreement. And you didn't own anything. I owned it all, including my advertising inventory, up to 8 a day. And so all the air personalities used to get so mad because I can sell my own ads. I can sell my Sunbelt rentals. I can sell my Rent Pros.
And all that money went to you only.
I can sell my Skags. I can sell my Toyo tires and my Redline and my Advanced Film Solutions, and just I own that inventory. It's not payola, plugola. I contractually have a deal with each radio station that I own that inventory. I can sell it, and I do, and I have for years. That's why you hate me.
For it all, it's like blame us. Okay, thank you. I feel like you don't fully understand budgets and where things are coming from, but I do appreciate that. This time we're getting blamed as well, which I guess I can understand. But I mean, there's billions and billions of dollars in these companies, and
I'm getting
hard decisions have to get made, and we don't like any of them, and we hope we're an asset to the company going forward.
And I don't
be an
have
asset to the company.
And you are an asset to the company because they wouldn't keep you around if you didn't move the needle, and they wouldn't pay you what. It's not your fault that these people are being let go. These are people that ESPN strategically have determined don't warrant their salary, and you do. You do. So nobody and everybody needs to stop blaming Pat McAfee. And this guy, Lummy, I was trying to find somebody to break this down. I'm going to do this now so I can end the segment. I know I'm running late. But this guy breaks it down brilliantly, and I feel pretty much the way this guy does. What's his name? Jack Songroff?
Yeah, Jackson Groff.
Jackson Groff? I sound like Lasker.
That's the guy down there on the bottom.
I feel like Lasker trying to sound something out third grade phonic style. Jackson Groff. Jackson Groff. Yeah. How about it?
Jackson Songroff.
This guy, Jackson Groff, this guy gets it. This is my official. This is how I feel.
For ESPN's layoffs today might be one of the dumbest and laziest sports media takes I've heard all year. Let me explain. They're laying off people because the business of how we interpret media entertainment is changing by the day.
Yes, you just don't turn on ESPN cable anymore, and that's all you do. You then go seek out the YouTube channel, the shorts, the TikTok, the X, the Instagram. It's all a body of work, and Pat McAfee is worth $60 million contractually.
Mm-hmm.
He's declining, and digital social media continues to rise as attention spans continue to shorten.
All these radio personalities who think that you guys are all that because you're on some little local yokel radio station, pay attention to what's happening in the business, including but not limited to this particular story about Pat McAfee and the digital space that you got to live in to move the needle, and how you'll never get there with your little pissant numbers. Ever.
It's not just ESPN trying to figure this out, because people are blaming ESPN that they're only going to show Pat McAfee and Stephen A. Smith as they're the two most paid guys at ESPN, because over at Fox, they're dealing with the same thing. Right now, it's only the herd and first things first, and if we're being completely honest, Wake Up Barstool is a fun show. I've seen clips, but their majority audience is online. Second, I'm tired of people acting like Pat McAfee's not good at his job. Have you watched his show? Have you seen the banter?
Pat McAfee is really good at his job. He started out as a Indianapolis Colt. After he retired from the NFL, he started doing stand-up locally and regionally around Indianapolis. He appeared a couple times a week on the Bob and Tom morning show, and then branched that into doing digital stuff on YouTube. And then I actually think, Lummy, that he was actually on an Indianapolis sports station terrestrially for a couple of years.
I think he was, yeah.
And then decided I need to get out of terrestrial and go to digital, and did it. And now he's a $60 million guy, if not more.
From the boys. Have you seen athletes come on and want to do interviews with him and open up more with him versus other people? Why? Because he's authentic. He's real. He's trustworthy. People can trust him with things. For everyone out there saying that his show is annoying, what do you listen to? CNN, Fox News, negative stuff all day? Just people ranting and talking negatively about sports? Because this guy brings positivity. Something this world needs more of. Now, do I think ESPN overuses Pat McAfee? Yes. The NBA Finals thing was a little bizarre and kind of random for a guy with
but when you're paying a guy that kind of bread,
Yeah, gotta use him.
You got to use him, and you're paying him that kind of bread because
No one's listening.
because he's liked, and you're paying him that kind of bread because people, when they see Pat McAfee, sometimes will tune in compared to tuning out. Pat McAfee makes a difference. So yeah, they might overuse him, but that's part of paying him the bread.
Ball background, but if you're Pat and you get offered this opportunity to be a play-by-play voice for the NBA Finals at Madison Square Garden, how do you turn that down?
You don't.
But those little things for ESPN, like, let's just kick it back a little bit. It's okay to be upset that talented people lost their jobs. Trust me, I am too. But don't blame the guy who saw where sports media was heading before anyone else and built something millions of people actually watch. You're blaming the wrong person.
I could not say it any better.
This is every $10. I put on the button bar when your name got talked about on the Pat McAfee show by AJ Hawk and them.
Where's it at?
4.
4?
Yeah, the light blue.
Light
4A,
blue.
Yep.
AJ Hawk on the Hogan sex tape.
Yep.
Oh man, is it bad?
Then I see someone.
Oh. Don't know where it's. I don't know what's. Okay, here we go. All right, I got it. Let go, Mach. Let go. I can't. Damn it, I can't.
Macho.
Somebody's fighting me on the goddamn cursor. Stop it.
I am not touching a damn thing.
Okay, well, it's me then. It's absolutely me in my ineptness. And I apologize profusely for saying otherwise. There, one Andy Macho Man. So sorry.
Today's been a day. Maybe my glass broke.
Are you mad at me?
No, not at all.
Please don't be mad at me.
His glasses
Fort
broke.
Walton Beach lost power. We had some bar issues. It's just been one of those mornings.
Please don't be mad at me. I profusely ask.
I am not mad at you.
Oh, let me, as you can see, I'm firing it and it won't fire.
I began to hallucinate and thought a houseplant was talking to me.
Prescription medication.
Oh, man.
Prescription medication.
Red delicacy.
It takes a lot of great prescription medication to make the show sound this mediocre. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
Carter, we'll get on it.
So let's incorporate the old ones with the new ones so they don't burn out. Okay?
No problem.
So we don't burn them. Tubi.
Chat among goes. could use a few bucks, bums.
I could use a bunch of lichens is what I could use.
Man, I hope my license are way up there. I spoke about it 3 or 4 times, man. You guys don't want to listen?
I like to have about 1,300 when I rolled out with the big man today.
That's right.
Chatamungos ain't working with me too good. So I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Chatamungos!
Someday, Gene, when I got a few 32 Fords of myself, it's gonna be pretty badass.
Yep.
When I got a few steel body original 32 Fords with a V8 hopped up flathead, with the Eddie Meyer heads and the Eddie Meyer intake with 3 Strombo 1-barrel carburetors with the Arden hemispheric heads and a Scott blower.
So the old timers are all about the real stuff, like your dad. Okay, and this old timer, he sees me at the gas station, and he walks by and he looks down and he turns his head and he goes, "Yeah, it's all right for a kid." And I said, well, "I'm far from being a kid anymore. I don't think a kid can afford one of these." And he goes, "Yeah, well, no fenders, no hood. That's no good."
Well, the old timers. They
want it to look like the original.
Like my dad's 32 Highboy. He took the fenders off, and his motor is a 32 flathead.
Right.
But he put a bunch of
he put the hot rod stuff up.
But it was in that era of hot rods. So
right.
These old timers, you're not gonna see. Like my dad kind of changed with the way things were going, and he kind of incorporated new old stock with hot rodding from the era. So.
Whether you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, Sunbelt Rentals is committed to making it easy to get the tools and equipment you need. With a vast network of locations across the U.S. and Canada, no one brings more yes to your project. Our broad inventory and dedicated team of experts makes equipment rental absolutely available, positively reliable, and unquestionably easy. Visit sunbeltrentals.com to reserve your equipment or find a location near you.
Too loud to ignore, too real to fake. We now return to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Lummy, I apologize for the frustrations you and Macho Man's particular Macho Man are going through. It's just been one hell of a technical day for him. I apologize if I said that he was controlling my mouse when he wasn't at the end of the day.
You said to control your mouth?
I go, Macho Man, let go of my mouse.
Oh.
Because when you're struggling to grab the mouse and the guy over there is grabbing it and I'm grabbing it, it ends up being just a big grab and you can't get anything done. But it was my ineptness and my short little T-Rex arms that were allowing it not to be done. Let me, am I assuming that Macho is currently importing the AJ Hawk deal, or are you just going to send it to me some other way, or is it? He's
importing it, yeah.
All right, cool. Appreciate you. Don't forget, on Tubi, as we speak, I'm going to wear you out. Two things. First of all, if you ordered the brand new Fat Man Dunks 4s, you were so very responsible to order this, our 4th edition to our shoe series. This is by far the coolest, most user-friendly, normal-looking shoes that you'll get some looks with, and somebody's going to be like, man, what's that? Is that a fat guy dunking? What's on the side of your shoe?
A donut dude.
It's these are called Fat Man Dunks, and it's modeled after a content provider / radio personality named Bubba the Love Sponge. Don't Google him; it's really bad. Maybe you've heard of the Hogan sex tape. That was his wife in it. I'm not going to get down that path. Oh, by the way, did you know that on Tubi you can go and type in video killed the radio star?
And you can see that video for free.
And you are going to probably have a different perspective on Hogan blasting Bubba's wife and the whodunits and who's instrumental in doing what, you're going to have a better because the media did not want to tell the entire story, because if you tell it completely and honestly, it makes me look like 50% less of an asshole.
A little bit more percentage than that, but yeah.
Let's just be conservative. I look a
little better.
Most people,
a lot better too.
Gene, in some of the circles you travel,
no one ever thought the ending would have been that.
Right. And so
even I didn't to the end. I thought it was a little bit different.
Like, Bubba's trying to feel sorry
and I knew a lot.
Bubba's trying to feel sorry for himself. We know what you did.
I thought you lied a little bit, but you didn't.
We know what you did, Sponjo. You let Hogan blast your wife and you courted it. Yep. And so the average guy, I often think of the average guy that goes to Lasker Shop or used to watch us race back at East Bay or is familiar that Gene and I are friends. Prior to knowing the entire, what really happened, the average conversation would be like this. Hey, Lasker, how's your dumbass friend Bubba doing? And I know you let Hogan blast his wife and then tried to sell the tape and everything.
He's ever seen his wife? If he asked you to blast her, would you? Yeah. So shut up.
Well, no, but hold on. Then it's this. Ready? Tried to sell the sex tape, and completely trying to ruin it ruined his career. You know what? He deserved it.
Hero or zero.
Anybody that would tape their best friend blasting his wife like that, then try to sell the tape, he deserved it.
He didn't get it for free.
Well, speaking of that, the AJ Hawk things works.
Thank you. So the new Fat Man Dunk 4s, if you're responsible enough, God, that's a good looking shoe.
That's a nice shoe.
That is a nice shoe.
Performance looking.
What's chat saying about it? I feel like I'm a little
performance shoe. Shove it up, Spice, $20 for Fat Man Dunks.
I feel like I'm like a shoe model here, and I'm just giving it oh my God, it's just unbelievable.
A couple people want you to sign it.
Yeah, if you ordered them, I signed 20 pair last night. As Merch Crick was getting everything all rounded up. So if you haven't denoted on your order prior that you want them signed, maybe somehow reach. I think it's too late at this point.
Why? You can't sign tomorrow?
Well, no. I mean, how are we going to know?
Oh.
If they've already put their order in.
Oh, yeah.
And if you didn't put in the comment section of your order that you wanted it signed, how am I to know now? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So those that were responsible enough to put in the comment section, I want them signed, I signed them. Otherwise, I wouldn't want. I'm going to be honest with you. If there were a new set of Howard Stern shows or Pat shoes or Pat McAfee shoes or Joe Rogan shoes or Tucker Carlson shoes or some shoes of my favorite media personality, and I bought them, I don't know that I'd want them signed because I'd want to wear them unless I bought two pairs. I'd buy a pair that I want signed that I'd put up, and then a pair that I want to roll around.
It cost me extra for the signature. I just sign it myself.
Oh, you're just gonna go ahead and
I just put your name on it. So yeah, he signed it right in front of me.
I'm just gonna do it.
Matter of fact, I didn't even pull a shoe off.
Fake signature.
I put it right there in his lap.
This is AJ Hawk, a daily contributor to the Pat McAfee Show.
Yes.
Let me. When was this?
I remember listening to it. I think it was 2023, 2024.
So is this when everybody thought I was the bad guy?
Yes.
And is that what this is about?
It just, I think AJ Hawk was trying to figure it out a little bit.
Everybody's got a camera. Everyone's got a phone. Still can't find the aliens on their phones, though. True. But I just think it's too hard to get away with stuff right now.
Yeah, I agree. But if you're good enough.
I feel like if you got enough money, you can make anything go away.
So you're thinking, Diggs, if there's a sex tape out there that someone doesn't want out, there's fixers that can shut those things down?
Yeah.
I mean, Hulk Hogan couldn't figure it out.
Whether it be with money or pressure.
Hulk Hogan couldn't figure it out, and thank God he didn't, because he made about $100 million after it was all said and done.
Yeah.
He made, Hogan, I figure, and I have no idea if I'm right or wrong, but with my intel and rumor on the streets, and rumor has it, don't know it to be true, I think Hogan, after it was all said and done, he took home $35 million from Gawker, but after he paid Peter Thale, the financing of the whole deal, rumor has it he took home about 10 to 11 in his pocket.
Damn.
And I think with Cox, I don't know this to be true. I have no idea. I don't have any insight. No, about $52 million.
Woo-woo.
So I think Hogan
and he didn't even have to pay any rent on the merchandise.
No, he didn't, and he didn't have to, pay a lawyer 30 or 40% of the second bite at the Cox apple because he was just paying his Ken Trickel, his attorney, attorney fees by the hour. Supposedly I don't know it to be true, but I've heard rumor on the streets that Ken Trickell's bill was about $3 million. Cox stroked out about 55. Hogan brought home 52. Add that to the 10, and you're looking at that tape being about a $60 million windfall for Hulk Hogan. And Bubba Clem loses it all. I lost everything. I got shown the door. Get the hell out of here. This ruined your life, you fat ass. Should have never done that to your best friend.
And you never even said the N-word.
No, I didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me 25 from Frank Saliendo. Appreciate you, my friend. Here's continuing the AJ Hawk talk on McAfee.
Weird situation there, by the way, all the way around. I read that book.
I mean, hey, listen, man. I don't know if I'm gonna let Merch Crick blast anybody, but what I'm saying is, I'm just saying, if somebody offered me $62 million to blast Merch Crick and put it on the internet,
you might be thinking about it.
I might be like, hey, listen, Erica, listen, I know. By the way, I just, out of respect to her, she does not like talking about this situation. She does not like it because, people automatically assume, Bubba's going to pimp her out or whatever. No, like my deal with her is way different. Like, that's my girl. I love her. That's my girl. Like, I'm probably acting the way with her that I should have a couple girlfriends ago. Or I should say wives or whatever.
Well, at least you learned at the end.
I've learned that, I love her so much and she's so good to me, and that,
let's figure this out. Hold on.
My sexual compass and my moral compass, although I'm probably a shady bastard by some people's standards, I have changed. I have done a 180.
Okay, let me ask you something.
I've done a 180 with regards to my sexuality and with regards to letting my best friend blast my girlfriend.
So you get $62 million. How much do you give the cricket?
Oh, I mean, all of it.
Oh, you do love her.
Yeah.
I thought you'd take $60 million and give her $2.
No.
All right.
I mean, all of it.
Man.
I mean, like, if somebody gave me $62 million to blast Erica and put it on the internet, I mean, I'd have to have a conversation with her first. I mean, I'm
just saying.
But I think even she would be like, listen, maybe I can wear like one of those eyes wide shut masks or something like that where people can't see who it is. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to go down that path. But but for $62 million.
I mean,
now hold on.
Million.
Let me ask you a question. There's nobody more possessive and jealous of their wife, even getting sniffed at Publix, than you are.
I don't even want you looking at her.
Okay, I know that, and I know that, and I know that. So what I'm saying is, before you answer this, and I know your wife listens to the show. So Sarah, I'm doing this make believe scenario, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you in any way, shape, or form. This is make believe at its finest. But that's what we do. We pontificate and make believe, and I do not. And Gene, I am asking you to not take this in a disrespectful way, and for her not to take it and it's not. Listen, it's not going to happen. Nobody's going to offer you $62 million to blast your wife. Like, it's just never going to happen. But what if we could play this what if scenario game, and that would be, Gene. And again, Sarah, please do not get upset with me for even bringing this up, because I don't believe it. I don't want it to happen, but it would be funny to pontificate what Gene's answer would be, knowing how he doesn't even want a guy looking at you.
By the way, $20.
And the other scenario is this: she also does not trust men. Based on her history and her being hooked up with some really bad men. And Gene, Gene, I think I can publicly say you saved her life. You saved your wife's life. She was in a bad, bad situation with a bad person, and you came along and saved her life. So I know all that, and I respectfully would like to play the game, this particular game. And if somebody offered you $62 million to have sex with Sarah for 1 minute and 41 seconds, because that's how long the tape was. Now obviously the encounter lasted far longer, but realistically, if we were to talk about what the public saw, they saw 1 minute 41, right? That's what they saw.
Yeah.
Would you allow a guy to be inside of your woman for 1 minute and 41 seconds for $62 million?
It's
you'd have to have first a conversation.
A man can't love a woman any more than I love Sarah.
There's no
I don't
question.
even look at girls anymore because there's no sense
question
in it.
of your absolute unconditional love for each other.
Right.
Like she feels she might even be more in love with you than you are her, if that's possible.
It's probably possible because she's more humanitarian than I am. I'm a heathen.
And I'm kind of an animal and a heathen. So, you know.
But 62 million.
62 clean. Meaning like that's what you put in your pocket. That changes you and everybody, every child that she's got, every grandchildren that you guys have together, Coben's life.
It fixes everybody's life.
Whoever Coben marries and ends up having kids.
I have to do it.
It's generational.
Because first thing I would go right to her mom and her sisters and her son and her daughters.
And just lay it out.
And fix them all. You know, give them all something.
Yeah.
And make everybody healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Can you imagine handing everybody in the family $3-4 million?
Yeah, see that, and I, I would.
Yeah, I think I might.
I think I might would.
Lummy, question to you. Minute 41. Ashley gets blasted by hold on, just to make it even more.
Well, that's gonna be easy for him.
No, hold on, Gene. I'm going to add another wrinkle to it. Okay.
Okay.
It's John Cena. Because let's not forget, this isn't just the guy that blasted my wife for a minute 41 that was on tape. Wasn't just some dude. It was the most popular wrestler of all time. So let's take the one that's alive and let's absolutely change the scenario. Gene, it's just not some ham and egger that's down the road. It's John Cena. John Cena blasts Sarah for a minute 41 and you get 62 million.
Well, she might make me too.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something.
John Cena, you go, you know what? Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I actually said no, but Sarah said, hey, idiot, it's only a minute 41 with a guy that just lives about 5 minutes from us.
Yeah.
And, he's pretty good looking. And so, hey, what's it going to hurt?
Next thing I know, I got 6 roadsters instead of 2. I haven't been in Lasker. I actually gave Lasker powder coating away
to my employees,
to the African American manager. He owns it 100%. I said, "You'll never see me again there, Jerome.
That's right.
Out of here." Coben just gave him $3 million. Just gave my grandbaby $2 million. Lummy, John Cena has sex with Ashley for a minute 41. You get 62 clean.
I couldn't for my pride and then for Walker too.
What?
They never look at me
Walker
again.
Be a millionaire the rest of his
Have
life.
you asked
wouldn't even have to
Ashley
know
about
nothing.
this? Have you asked her about it?
No, because she'd probably say yes.
Well,
Damn right she'd say
if
yeah.
she says yes, then it's happening. You ain't got nothing to say. She's going to tell you to hit the record button, bitch.
I'd be in the
so
corner
she could look at it
crying.
again.
Yeah.
She's going to say, hey, Lummy, I know you said no, but make sure I'm framed up and you can really see
Yeah.
John Cena get
I want
down.
it on slow-mo.
I want, John
Get your
Cena's going
cleats and get in step in.
And here's the deal.
Leave.
I know we're supposed to go a minute 41, but I'm going 5 with this guy.
That's
See
right.
you later, buddy.
If we're allowed to talk about that, because you'll get sued.
I mean, I'm not talking about it.
I wasn't talking about it.
An alleged
I should get a hold of Pat McAfee and said, listen, you guys, if you guys want to talk about the Hogan sex tape, have me on. I can talk about it all you want. And did you know it's on Tubi right now? It's one of the most #1 trending documentaries out there, 3-part series. Hey, Lummy, why don't you reach out to Pat McAfee, send him what our little spiel about today.
Yeah.
And say, hey, listen, we once heard AJ Hawk say that you couldn't talk about the Hogan sex tape. Well, Bubba can. I can talk about it. In fact, I don't think there's anything based on the various documents that I've signed over the years. I don't know because I do have some things I have signed that I can't talk about. But I don't think that there's any part of it. John Costica, Lumby, guess what?
Right.
It's a $100 bill.
All right. Good morning.
I'll be seeing you in about a month, Johnny. I don't think there's in all the agreements and gag orders and NDAs and things that I've signed, I don't know that I've signed anything that says I cannot talk about the Hogan sex tape. So, Lummy, we need to reach out to Pat and say, listen, if you guys want to talk about it. And it's topical because it's actually just got released on Tubi.
Yeah.
And it's free.
We have a mutual friend who I'll talk to him.
Oh, you and Pat have a mutual?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That happened, that he went to court and had the backing of a billionaire. And
there was nothing alleged about it. We saw it.
The weird thing is, it was the guy's wife.
Yeah, my wife. Mine. Hold on.
Right?
Yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
He set him up.
Mm-hmm. Why did he set him up with his own wife? Is that just what they were into?
Maybe it was blackmail.
He wanted it. And Lummy, here's the deal. They got it all wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, listen, you guys got it all wrong.
And that was AJ Hawk, saying your name. So I mean, AJ Hawk does know about you.
Restaurant brawler. That's why he did it.
Is that what happened?
I don't know.
Is that what happened? I have no idea.
So I mean, we might have a chance.
Yeah.
We might have a chance. Contact them immediately.
Will do.
We're on Tubi, bud.
That's right.
Go to Tubi. Go to Tubi. It's free. 3 episodes. Video killed the radio star. It's free.
Hey, so when I'm watching it, can I stop it and back it up?
Sure.
So I'll be staying on that one spot for a while.
You know what you can do is you play it, and play it again, and play it again. Maybe you're working in your shop and you hit play. They don't know that you're not watching.
That's right.
Just keep playing it.
Gene, do you have one spare TV?
What's that? We get credit for it.
Yeah, do you have a spare TV?
Yeah.
Put it on that one.
Yeah, put it on loop 24/7.
Yeah. Come on, Bubba Army. Let's get those numbers up. And the ads will play, and Mark Tate and Ian will get rich.
Woo.
I'll get nothing.
Believe it or not.
Absolutely not.
Everything you heard about him has been toned down for easier public acceptance. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
What do you need?
That's it.
I can do whatever you want me to do.
That's it for right now.
So GPC cable?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, can I just cut it much?
Yeah. That's the plan. I mean, you'll probably tell me. I'll go double check with Macho, make sure we don't have anything else. But as of this morning, that was it.
I could. You know what? I could probably tape it right now on.
That's it. That's all we need.
Yeah, but I don't think I can tape it right now. Can I? No, I'll just do it after.
Much as you can if you want.
No, I'll do it after the show.
Okay.
5 minutes ain't gonna make a difference. Oh, I know what I gotta talk about.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as the call party is temporarily unavailable.
Who is it, Lum?
That's me. Sorry.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you? Here.
Hey, my friend.
Got a package from.
You power pigged out?
Yes, we are.
What's this?
It's just a package. It's a delayed package from Marcus from Get a Box.
Oh.
You already know about the one thing that's in the letter. He was.
Let me what?
You already know about the one thing, the .com part.
Oh yeah, can you tell him thank you for that? Like that, what he bought for me?
And he said
we need to get that to Gary.
Yeah.
So Gary can.
Yeah, once we get it, because
he's already got the YouTube channel.
Yeah, but I'm saying .com. It just takes a second.
Yeah, right, sure. Oh, did you get your belated Hard Rock card?
Yes, thank you.
I mean, your belated thing.
And he said he apologizes for the color. He didn't know your favorite color. The shirt should have been black.
Well, black makes me look thinner. Everything else makes me look a little bit fat. Like this blue shirt's making me look kind of fat. But when you're fat, you're fat. So, like, it doesn't really matter. You know, black fat is the same as blue fat. Oh, I like that. I'm going to wear that.
Nice.
Property of the National Museum for Air. This is the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. This is from my buddy Marcus at Get a Box.
Yep.
Lummy, are they happy with us?
Oh, yeah. You got your shirt. He was thinking
no, but
of
I just
you
want to
and
make sure.
Dayton.
I want to make sure Get a Box is happy.
Yeah.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show, listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, all at the Bubba Army, now returns.
God, I know that you guys are tired of hearing about it, but my Lord, that's a nice looking shoe, is it not? Shame on those. Hey, listen, this should show you when I'm doing a pre-sale. By the way, the stainless steel black and stainless steel Bubba Army watches are sold out, so you've already missed that one. Ooh. And so the only thing you can really get right now would be the two-tone, and there's less than 20 of those available. Now, if you're looking at this Bubba Army Fat Man Dunks 4, and you're like, man, what were they, 129 or were they 99? I think they were 99.
I thought they were 99.
Better hope you're a 10.5.
You better hope you're a 10.5, because I might have 3 or 4 of those extra pair, but they're going to sell out faster than you could ever think. Whenever I do have extra inventory when she finally goes through her deal, that is a damn good-looking shoe. I mean, that is a nice-looking shoe. Damn it. So next, I'm just telling you, man, you're probably kicking yourself in the ass because you're not going to get one. Sorry about your luck.
Sorry about your luck. And Sarah, Cena's coming over tonight.
62 million large.
I already got it wired to my account. I just bought 4 brand new Roadsters. New sound system.
And I bought you some horses. I bought the land next door. Bought the land across the street. I'm fencing it off. I'm locking the street down. I'm going to pave the whole road for everybody.
Nope, Sarah, you know what I'm doing? I just bought us 300 acres just north of Bubba, and we're going to have us a whole big spread. You don't even understand.
Horses, goats.
Coben's going to stay.
I'm even going to get a bear.
You know what? I'm giving our house to Coben. Coben, this is your house. Me and your mom are building a new place.
Yep.
I
had to take Coben with me,
You're
man.
about old. Well, no.
I'm not used to doing anything without him.
Here's the deal, though. By the time Coben get ready to leave...
He ain't never going to leave.
Well, it's true. Listen, who am I going to have as a human slave if I don't have Coben around?
That's my man.
Coben's going to be 25 still, changing the oil on the lawnmower. Please. Right?
How's it feel to be Cato? Real good. Got a badass house.
So listen to this,
garages.
Man. Maybe I am just getting a little... Maybe I'm gracefully getting old. And
gracefully?
I, can't grasp the prices of things. Of course, I fill my truck up, and I know fuel's apps. By the way, today's oil future. This is what Trump has got to end this saying today $87.
Oh wow!
Let's not forget that it was $69 July 6th. July 6th, it was $68.55. Today, $87. Because we cannot put an end to this. And I don't know why our oil goes up when the oil over in the Strait of Hormuz has nothing to do with us.
So the oil world market.
Just ridiculous. So I know fuel. I know the price of everything has gone up. But me and Pete yesterday are doing a podcast, Deadly Intentions. By the way, the debut of our Deadly Intentions first podcast, the Gilgo Beach killer, who just about
a month ago got sentenced to like 4 or like 8 life consecutive sentences in New York. That's our first episode. It debuts tomorrow at 10 a.m., courtesy of Gary Cantrell. And we got Deadly Intentions across all platforms. And probably the biggest splash will be on our YouTube channel. We're going to put it everywhere. We got it on our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, like everything. But Deadly Intentions has its own platforms as well. We're just beginning that process. That will continue to build, but it'll be available on both, mine and their own. Tomorrow's the debut of me and Pete's first podcast. By the way, Lummy, I took in consideration of 1, I moved Pete's mic up. 2, I moved mine back. And 3, you know what? I don't interrupt. Pete does. So as I was yesterday consciously trying to not talk over him, because it makes it impossible for Gary to rough edit through his various programs when we're stepping on each other. So I would wait for him to get done, and then I would talk, and then he'd step on top of me. I'm like, well, hold on. This is a Pete thing more than it's a me thing.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, we'll get that figured out. We'll get it all figured out. We got like 5 or 6 in the can, so Gary has plenty of time. We're gonna drop each new episode every Thursday at 10 a.m. Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. we drop the Breaking It Down with Bubba. I got a couple of those in the can too. So, as I was talking about, Pete and I are doing a podcast. We do 3 hours and 51 minutes yesterday, Lummy. Now,
at one time?
Yeah. I sat over there.
What?
I sat over there in the podcasting area for 3 hours and 51 minutes. Now, 30 of it was probably off-camera BSing that Gary will have to get through. And I'm hungry. It's like
I would imagine.
It's like 1:30. And we're still taping. And yesterday was the deep dive into Pete's life. My co-host, you guys need to know, was sentenced to 40 years in prison. While in prison, befriended a whole bunch of Gene's friends, did some work for some outlaw bikers and got their sentences reduced. This guy's royalty within the, you don't understand. You mention this guy's name to an outlaw biker? Hold on. Let me just tell you this. He got the president of the Outlaw Bike Club. He got his sentence. Milwaukee Jack. He got his sentence reduced. Now, you're going to tell me this guy can't roll around in any outlaw clubhouse he wants, Gene?
That poor outlaw got railroaded, too. He didn't even do nothing wrong.
No, but we're talking about Hopper at that point. But what I'm talking about is
No, I'm talking about Jack.
But you're going to tell me that Pete can't just absolutely be carte blanche anywhere he goes?
That's right. You can.
All he's got to say is, hey, man, call Hopper, Gator, and or Milwaukee Jack with a hillbilly kicker, and they're in and out. You know what? The outlaw will escort you to wherever you're going, right?
Probably.
So I send Erica. Pete's hungry. I'm hungry, and and Pete doesn't like McDonald's. Pete's real weird, and he likes like sandwiches. So I'm like, is there a Jersey Mike's or a Subway or anything near where we are? And Birch Creek finds out there's a Jersey Mike's 1.5 miles from here.
Boom.
Let me. You might know where it's at. I don't necessarily know where it's at. So I kind of got a hankering for a Philly cheesesteak, 12-inch Philly cheese, no chips, no drink, and then Pete's like, oh my God, that's kind of what I want. Now he wanted a BLT to begin with, but then when I said I wanted a Philly cheesesteak, I went to Jersey Mike's and saw what they put on a Philly cheesesteak, which is just basically onion and green peppers and the steak with provolone cheese. I'm like, you don't even have to, usually let me when I order something, it's like, hold the mustard, hold the pickles. But I didn't need any alterations on how Jersey Mike's makes their Philly cheesesteak. I wanted it completely the way. So Merch Crick, Pete's like, I want one too. So Merch Crick goes down and orders 2 12-inch Philly cheesesteaks at Jersey Mike's. No chips, no drinks, no nothing. $42 for 2 12-inch Philly cheese. No added beef, no added cheese, just straight stock, the way it comes. $20 and some tax per Is that what sandwiches cost nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It cost me and Coben $72 to eat lunch the other day. I'm trying to think of what I bought, and I was so upset about that.
So, $42 for two 12-foot-long sandwiches with no additives, no drink, no chips, no nothing, no cookie. That's what stuff costs nowadays?
That's it.
For real?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the $5 footlong?
Yeah, right. Try that again.
Yeah, you can go to Subway if you want.
And you don't get no $5
But hold on.
longer.
But the
crazy. $11.50.
So I eat the sandwich, and it's nothing spectacular. It's not like they jammed it full of unbelievable amounts of meat.
No, they didn't.
And so Merch Crick was like, and here's what you don't understand. They show I think they kind of scrimped you on the meat and stuff because when I paid with her credit card, they automatically said 10, 15, and 20% tip. And Merch Crick's like, I'm not tipping. Like, this is fast food. Like, since when you got to tip? So she didn't tip. And
they really kept the meat from you.
They scrimped. For a $21 sandwich, you're telling me right now that it is that's the going price for a foot-long sub. Let me ask you a question. If I go to Publix and get a foot-long sub, is it $21?
$9.
No, I mean they have sales. Sometimes it's like $8, $9. Yeah.
But what's like full retail?
12.
All right, 12.
No,
That's great.
What kind?
Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, that's probably about $10, $11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I play that all day. 2 for $22.
You get any drinks? They're $4.
No, Gene. No drinks. No chips.
Well, you might have wanted to ask him why bill was so high.
Maybe go to JerseyMikes.com, Lummy, and look what a 12-inch stock Philly cheesesteak.
Stock.
No, I mean
don't soup it up. No blower. No turbo.
No high dollar mag. No
MSD.
No twin turbocharged. No supercharger. No blower.
No red line oil.
No carbon fiber valve covers.
Take Quaker State.
No leaf titanium valves. No.
Bubba, we're getting priced out of the market, man.
My Lord.
I'm telling you.
Have you done
Jersey Spice Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike
is expensive.
Never again. I will never go to that place ever as long as I live. So Subway, that's just good. That's
no, you
good
don't
enough.
want to eat at Subway, no, man. They've got bad food. Everything's make believe.
Really?
Yeah,
sir.
It's gone downhill.
All right, so let me within
left.
this particular area, if I wanted a sub, do they have Jersey Mike's? Does Jimmy John's? Is there Jimmy John's?
Yeah. I like Jimmy John's.
Yeah, but according to this,
they're high too.
Jersey Mike should have been for your foot-long Philly cheesesteak, $13.
How was it for? She kept the receipt.
Well, three sandwiches is $39.
No, Gene, she didn't get 3 sandwiches.
Oh, 2.
She got 2. She got 2 sandwiches.
Okay.
A foot-long stock Philly cheesesteak for Pete, and a foot-long stock.
That's $26.
Philly cheesesteak for Bubba. No chips, no drink, to go, $42.
Something happened.
Yeah,
Do you think, Lummy, that somebody ripped her off?
Yeah.
And then, Lummy, they wanted a 10% kicker, and she was so I'm not giving you nothing.
Yeah, that's
so they scrimped. So they scrimped me. They scrimped me on the meat. I got scrimped on the meat. And 42 late. So maybe I should have her dig that receipt up, and I should roll
Look
in
at it.
as a Bubba investigates into the manager and go like, let me tell you something.
I'll help you out there.
Yeah, would you?
There you go.
Yeah.
Like when we went to what was it? Iowa, Sedonia, or I forget what the hell it was.
So somebody
for B&R Motorsports.
Yeah.
So let me Erica, see if you can find that receipt. Well, you know what, Lummy? She can find it on her credit card purchase.
Yeah.
There you go.
She used a credit card.
Perfect.
So she can use it. She can find it on her credit card. Maybe she didn't have the receipt, and she can roll in.
Oh, yeah, just call the credit card and tell me they overpriced you.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of that. Listen, and I don't want to. I hope I'm not coming across as an asshole or cheap. Or
you got ripped off.
But I think I got ripped off.
I'm sick of it.
Well, I mean, for $21 sandwich should be like the most incredible sandwich
18 inches long, 4 inches deep.
Yeah.
And I'll pay.
So anyway, Jersey Mike's, Wesley Chapel, what a bunch of crooks. What an you know what?
Did you get the regular or the giant?
You got the giant. Of course he
did.
I got the giant.
Oh yeah, that was $19.
Yeah, the one right at the show. It logged in. It's $18-20. Yeah.
Told you.
Yeah, so we got the Giant.
Oh, so you didn't get ripped off.
All right, well maybe I didn't get ripped off. Maybe it's bigger. Like
Maybe
so.
you
Let me.
shouldn't eat so fucking
There's
much.
a regular one that's.
No, I had to dump that. Gene just said you shouldn't eat so fucking much. Gene, by the way, for those scoring at home, I only ate half of it. And I'm going to eat the other. When I'm driving to Ocala today for lunch, I'm going to eat that.
We just went 15 minutes on dogging these people, and you got the biggest sandwich you can ever make in America.
Yeah, it's an 18-inch.
Okay.
See,
all right.
18-inch.
Okay, well then you know what? You're right. I just spent a half an hour dogging these people, and I got the 18-inch. And let me, I will tell you, when she did get it out, I'm like, man, that's a big sandwich. I didn't know that they had a next level after I've never known.
You're killing me.
So, hi, it's Bubba, and it looks like they didn't gouge me. It looks like I'm just stupid.
You got the Giant.
And
you're not stupid. You just didn't know what you got.
I just didn't know what I got, and it looks like it was probably priced about right.
It's really 2 meals in one.
Oh, no, it definitely is. If you break it down that way, it's $11 a meal.
There you go.
And so that's right.
That's a good
Man,
deal.
I really, you know what, Lummy? I am so sorry.
Well, you said they did short you on the meat though.
Oh, it was nothing. Let me tell you something. It was 18 inches.
Now they weigh it. They only give you a certain amount.
The bread was 18 inches. Now, was there 18 inches of meat in there? No. Was there caramelized, abundantly tasting great peppers and onions? No. Was the cheese something over the top? No. It was pretty.
They used to throw the whole slices on it, boom, 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 and now they cut them in quarters and throw them on there.
Pretty disappointing, to be honest with you.
Life is disappointing.
You should have got the, which is a little cheaper, is the half-pound cheesesteak from Arby's.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
they don't rip you off there, bro, because it's weighed.
Yeah, I've always liked Arby's. Arby's is good.
Yeah,
I went to Arby's.
You can't go wrong with that beef and cheddar.
And I brought a little scale from back in the day. And and I whipped it out. I said, "Lay my meat right there."
Of course you did.
I want half a pound. Not with the bread.
So this girl here, man. I do break it down, Bubba's where
I was going to send you this break it down.
And
I read it,
but I'm going to play it.
Crazy.
I'm just going to play it. It's 3 minutes, and I think this is kind of bull crap. This is an instant where a cop could have just So here's what happened: Florida college girl. Parking lot rendezvous ends with a DUI in the driver's seat. Samantha Sissima, by the way, hot. I mean, look how hot.
Yeah, she's Sarah hot.
Was caught with her pants around her ankles in a bar parking lot with some dude that she just met that night. Okay, well, you know what? That's kind of, she's a college girl.
Right.
That's what college girls do is they sleep around a little bit. Like, come on. Not everybody has to act holier than thou and that you didn't get
She didn't want to be in love. She's got a business she got a college to do.
And so Samantha was too preoccupied at the moment to turn the engine off. Now, she wasn't driving, guys. Miss Sessima failed her sobriety test by taking more steps than needed and losing track of time. She was booked for DUI and also picked up charges for resisting and fraud for giving an officer her fake ID. She was just getting laid. She was getting laid in a parking lot in the front seat. She had the car on, probably because you live in Florida and you can't not have the AC, especially if you're going to be getting laid. Where her problem was is this all happened in the front seat, and technically a cop can say that you could have had control of the car and you could have driven away, although you didn't.
Because it was on.
Now, Kevin Hazelin has often said that if you're going to do that and turn your car on and you're drunk and you know that you shouldn't drive,
throw the keys out. Well,
he said chances are if you're in the back seat and they get you in the back seat, it's a discretionary call at that point, and a cool cop will probably, and you can say, listen, I am drunk, I'm not going to drive, I was going to lay back here in the back seat and sleep it off. Now, realistically, the only way that you can legally 100% guarantee they're not going to arrest you, because at the end of the day, they're like, you're still in the car, it's still running, you could hop over. Okay, yeah, I could, but I'm not. Is that you're supposed to not have the car on, and you're supposed to put the keys in the glove box or the trunk and then sleep it off. But at that point, you're going to die of heat exhaustion, aren't you? I mean, that or if you roll your windows down, isn't somebody going to maybe come rape you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess her problem is if she would have been getting laid, getting Cheetos fingered in the back seat, maybe the cop should have given her. I would have given the chick some wiggle room, even if you're in the front seat, because she's not driving. She's just getting fingered. Sir, officer, I'm not driving. I'm just getting fingered. Okay? I'm a 23-year-old hot chick that's drunk, and I thought this guy was kind of hot, and my car's here. I got good air conditioning.
Did the guy get in trouble?
No, they let him go.
Oh, wow.
Is that why your pants were off and his pants were off? Yeah. Okay. And after y'all...
You have to admit, she's pretty hot. I mean, that's smoking hot right there. And if you look here, Lummy, she didn't have an ounce of makeup on, and she still presents pretty damn hot.
Yeah, it's all wiped off.
Finish that, what were you going to do?
Absolutely nothing. I was going to go home.
I'll look at your eyes really quick. Don't move your head, just follow there.
Can you get any hotter than that? I mean, my God. Phew.
Eyes, all right?
And this is the guy that was giving her the business right here.
You know, he's hoping that she's able to be released.
Yeah. Whew. So much for getting into that ass again.
Yeah.
Cowboy looking dude.
Robert, here's this back.
Sir.
Oh, yeah, he's rugged.
All right, you're free to leave. I wouldn't recommend you drive, though. Okay? Because if you get in your car, I'm going to arrest you for DUI. All right, even though you weren't driving, you're sitting in the parking lot, you're behind the driver's seat, your vehicle's on, it's running. You're going to...
And again, that's... I mean, I got a lot of cops that listen to my show.
She'll get off because he got off.
Well, he got off all right.
Yep.
And she may have gotten off too. But she may not be clear to these charges.
Yeah, she will.
Listen, all my cop buddies, text me and let me know, man, if she's just getting fingered in the front seat, the car's on, but she does not drive anywhere, and she's only guilty of getting fingered. At that point, like, do you have, and I know I specifically have cops that can reach out to me and have my personal number that are in the traffic DUI units of various agencies. And is this do you have to cuff her and take her, or is this completely a discretionary call where this guy, the officer could say hey, listen, she wasn't driving, she was just getting fingered. And,
he writes that in his report.
Yeah. Not driving, just getting fingered.
So what? How did she get pulled over anyway?
Well, because they were in the parking lot. She was
just cruising.
No, not. The car was in park, not going anywhere, and she was getting fingered in the front seat. She was not driving.
How'd they see that?
The cops rolled up on her.
Oh.
She was so into it that she didn't know the cops were trying to, she wasn't paying attention.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I'd like for a couple of my cop buddies that are listening right now, if this is, is this there's a lot of times, like when they go on a domestic violence call, somebody's going to jail or somebody's at least leaving that house. They're going to separate you in some way, shape, or form. A lot of times they'll tell the guy, hey, listen, can you grab your stuff and go stay on a buddy's couch tonight because I don't want to take you to jail. And then you're like, yeah, I'm absolutely.
Have one of your girlfriends come pick you up.
Yeah, have the girlfriend that your wife caught you texting, have her come pick you up right now. So that's a discretionary call. Can a cop make a discretionary call?
Of course he can.
If the car's running, she's not driving, she's just getting fingered. Can he say, listen, ma'am, pull your pants up, stop doing a sexual act right here in the parking lot? Maybe she had tinted windows. I didn't quite.
They look tinted.
Yeah, they look tinted. She's in. Listen, in the back seat of Mustang, there ain't no room at all. You can't get your F on. No. You can't get your fingering on. And so could he have given this girl a break? And that pisses me off when cops don't give people breaks.
There wasn't nothing going on.
Drive after you had sex with this young gentleman, okay? 5-3. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to look at my pen.
I mean, this might be the hottest criminal chick we've ever seen in my entire life. And look at the little nips coming out.
She's smiling.
I mean, she's a straight 10.
You're going to follow it with your eye.
And let me know that she's naughty and she likes to get fingered in her front seat. Yeah. By the way, she just met the guy that night, which makes it even naughtier. Little naughty freak.
See, that's my special spot on Sarah right there where the waist goes way in and then it starts to hump out right there at the butt.
Yeah,
that's a nice spot.
It makes me go crazy.
Your eyes only, okay? Hands back down your side. You're fine. Go ahead and get back to position. Hands down your side. Hands down your side.
Yeah, she's drunk. She's not gonna pass these tests. So listen, cop, just have
her get a ride home.
Have her Uber home or have her friend or somebody.
Student.
Don't ruin her life and give her a DUI. And that's I think Kevin Hazlett's price of defending a DUI starts like at $6,000.
10.
Yeah, 10. 10. I got a couple buddies that just did it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm sorry. I'm just like distraught.
16 steps. Do you remember how many steps I told you?
You said 9.
Okay. How many steps have you taken?
I've taken 2.
You've only taken 2 steps so far?
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing I'm going to have you do is I want you to imagine 30 seconds inside of your mind.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
see, I'm going to imagine
And
that,
if I
bro.
go back 30 seconds, that's when I was getting fingered in the front seat.
Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes, you're going to tilt your head back, and then, not yet though. Hold on.
Well, I can tell by
Okay,
his
good.
voice
Place
he's
your
an
hands
idiot.
I can tell this is a little squirrel that
Yeah, that's his name.
that got picked on in high school and had to become a cop. You know that guy. He's not rugged like
Had so many
he's not
pimples he
rugged
couldn't
like
get a
Chad
date.
Geary or Don Hess. He's not rugged like Pat McGovern or Corey Diener or some of the great cops that I know. This guy's a little pussy.
All right, tilt your head back, close your eyes, good, and begin. How long was that?
I think it's like 55 or a minute.
Okay. And what was my instructions?
A minute.
Okay.
She said
How much
drunk.
have you had to drink today?
So now one of the tests is kick your head back and count inside your head to a minute.
Yeah.
And then
30 seconds.
And then he hits his watch and he syncs it up to what you think a minute is and what he thinks a minute is. And
Yeah,
it looked
with 30
like
seconds, and she said a minute.
And his was 2:04, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Man, when you kick your head back and you just got fingered,
blood
and
goes to your brain and it messes you up.
And you're drunk and you're just
Get a little bit of alcohol behind your eyeballs.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could ride that out for 2 minutes.
I had 2 drinks here.
And just to confirm, what was going on when I first arrived?
Here we go.
It
This is the best. This is the best.
was the first time that I met him, and I was just I liked him, and I was attracted to him, so I wanted to like be attracted to him.
Okay.
But
Is that why your pants were off and his pants were off?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I let him hit it.
Hell yeah.
That's what America's about.
Exactly. You know what America's about? Getting some ass in the parking lot. I mean that makes us the freest country in the world.
That's right.
And after y'all finished that, what were you going to do?
Absolutely nothing. I was going to go home. Why?
Just look at me with it. There you go.
Man, I mean, I'm sorry. Call me a pred. Look how hot that
Why?
is.
She's way over 18.
Oh yeah, I mean she's 23.
Yeah.
God, she's so hot.
And then your tattoos.
Why?
What's that?
Why?
Because that's what my sergeant requires.
Why?
What? Why?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You can ask him that. I have no idea.
What is he requiring?
Tattoos?
Tattoos.
Oh, wants her to identify her tattoos?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not. What are you, the prison intake guy too now?
Yeah, really.
Why does he want?
What's that?
Why does
Well, right now you're going to be placed under arrest for DUI.
What agency is this, Lummy?
Seminole County?
That's Orlando, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, turn around for me. Place your hands behind your back.
Lawyer. Just say lawyer right
Can I
now.
ask what I'm getting put on arrest for?
For DUI.
Fingered in the parking lot with a DUI kicker.
Come on, baby. You know you're drunk. Just say lawyer.
For what?
For DUI.
What did I do?
I just told you. Go turn around.
This guy, you know what?
So she's resisting arrest now. Is that what she
yeah, and he
considered?
gets her for resisting arrest when she's just asking some questions with that right boob popped out, hot as hell. This guy's a squirrel. This
Yeah.
guy gives good cops a bad name.
Oh, she did get a resistant arrest.
Yes, she did. Let's see if it really is. Hold on.
Tell me again.
Yeah, you're under the influence of alcohol to the point your normal
But why
faculties are
did
being
you pull
affected.
me over?
First of all, if you don't turn around, you're going to get charged.
But why did you pull me over? I'm just wondering.
Because you're happy.
So you can't ask questions. I mean, you're not pulling away or anything like that. Just you're taking your time and turning around.
Well,
I
he's
guess
reaching towards her arm to put the cuffs on her. She's moving them.
If you don't turn around fast enough, that's
Exactly.
resisting.
Yes.
If you just stay, if
You
just
don't
stay
move instantly, they call that resisting.
If you just face him or her and say, "Can you tell me why I'm getting arrested?" and you didn't quite turn around quick enough for their
They'll
liking,
crack you right in the face and turn you around
Parking
right then and
Turn
there.
around.
Why?
See?
No, she's. I mean,
I'm not going to
They
play with you.
grabbed the hell out of her.
This isn't how it
For
goes.
what? She's
Stop.
90
But
pounds.
why did you guys come?
Stop.
But why did you guys come?
Hold on.
All that for what? That's why guys like me hit a cop and get in trouble. Well, you know what? I'm going to get in trouble. Might as well get in trouble full force.
Might as well go ahead and
whack you right in the mouth.
I don't recommend that at all.
I don't recommend it either because it costs me a lot of money, but they need it.
I hope my cop buddies, I hope I go to break here, Lummy, and I got a couple texts from my cop buddies, and they can tell me what they think about this. I mean, is it mandatory if a person's parked in the parking lot, they're not driving, the car is on, but they're not driving, they're just getting fingered? Could you give that girl a break? Please text me all my cop buddies.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, at least he has his priorities in order.
Great. What do we do with him now?
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
Damn. Chattamungos. Rob Goldberg. Taser. Stop resisting. Yeah, they were bored, nosy ass cops. There was, people were breaking into stuff and they were worried about the little girl playing around in a parking lot.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Lash was getting his mower stolen from the backyard.
Tell him, Gene.
And I'll tell you what, Gene Lasker's been known to drift in the Lowe's parking lot on a wet day with my 350. And the cops come and start fucking with me.
Yeah,
and I just
it was in the rain too, man. Leave the kid alone.
I just keep drifting. All right, I gotta see here. I want to make sure I know this here.
Step it up! Put the fucking bat down! Step it up! Put the fucking bat down! Put the fucking bat down!
Put what down?
Put it down!
Hold on, I gotta.
Step it up! Put it down! I'm gonna fuck.
All right, okay, I got it. I mean, I'm trying to time it on cutting the fuck out. Let me not in here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Here we go. Hold on.
By the way, 93. Good morning.
Step it up! Put the fucking bat down! Put the fucking bat down! Put it down! 63, step it up! Put it down! I'm gonna fuck.
All right, I got it.
No, he ain't shooting him.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. We're gonna get into that next.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, he could have just tackled the guy.
Easy.
I'm gonna lay it all out. But yeah, wait.
The thing about having something long in your hand is you got to reach way back to swing it.
Yeah. I got it.
Oh wow. He died?
Oh fuck yeah! They put 18 in him.
Oh my God.
And he was beating his dad with a baseball bat. Now that's bad.
That's bad.
But you could have my synopsis is.
Oh wait a second. He was beating him right then and there.
Yes, he was beating his dad with a bat. But
story.
hold on. At that point, the guy's not concentrating on you. You could have side tackled him.
But he's a sissy.
Well, I'm just saying, you could have side tackled the guy or came in and got him with the taser. It takes a lot of, in order for me to hit with a bat, I have to wind up, and you can avoid.
I know, but he could have been crushing his skull in or something,
I know, but I mean, this is going to be interesting talk here.
Yeah. Yeah, Real Riz, he was hoping that thing popped out, didn't he? He sure was. That's why he's doing it.
That chick was so fucking hot, was she not? Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Detort.
That's it.
Is that it? Detort? Yeah, okay, Detort. Yeah, he was jealous. Good to see you. Take your keys and pick them up tomorrow. Yeah, that's exactly right. Hand them the card. Say, here's my card. Get a hold of me in the morning. I'll meet you someplace with your keys. Like the good old days. That's right there. Didn't. Didn't. Mike from Math. No, you wouldn't. Shut up.
Bulldog. Big Lunger.
FF Medic.
Wait, did you say? Wait, what'd you say to Mike from Mass?
Mike from F.
Mike from Mass?
Yeah, Mike from Mass. He's saying I'd love to beat my dad with a baseball bat. I'm going, no, you wouldn't. Shut up.
Yeah, he was. He's one. His dad's the one who stole his wife and family.
Oh, stole his wife from the family? Yeah.
You own a commercial property in the Bay Area, and is it in need of some landscape maintenance? Contact Average Joe today. With over 15 years of experience, Average Joe is one of the Bay Area's leading full-service commercial landscape contractors, offering irrigation repair and installation, as well as 3D landscape design and installation. Check them out on the web at averagejoetampa.com or email Joe directly at joe@averagejoetampa.com and let them put together a service plan for your needs. Tell them Bubba Army sent you.
I apologize for interrupting your regular program.
Yo, Power Break. Hello.
Should hit these with everything we got, sir.
Living vicariously through his bizarre world.
Imagine how much protein's in my body.
This is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Wednesday, July 22. It is a great day. It is. I thought tomorrow was going to be the debut and the rollout of Tubi, and Video Killed, the documentary that talks about and gives you the play-by-play synopsis of the Hogan sex tape and how it was disseminated, who brokered it, who let it go, who stole it, who had it on their servers, and basically as if Hogan versus Cox Media, Don Buchwald, Mike Calta, Matt Lloyd, had that trial happened. That's pretty much what Video Killed the Radio Star is about, with a little bit of a twist as to how they used the Hogan sex tape, how they used it to broker, to flip Michael Cohen against Donald Trump. My tape, the sex tape, not my documentary, my tape, my sex tape of my wife blasting Hogan was used as leverage for the United States government to flip Michael Cohen against Donald Trump. And you're like, what? What? How does that ever happen? No way. No. Well, it did. And there's don't take my word for it. FBI reports, FBI stings, testimony. In fact, when Donald Trump was on trial in New York, not for the having supposedly sexually assaulted a girl in a hat store, but the latest trial that he went through, the 3-star witnesses were Stormy Daniels, Keith Davidson, and Michael Cohen. Oh, okay. Well, how did they get Michael Cohen to flip? Watch Video Killed the Radio Star. It's free on Tubi. Let me pull that up today for me.
It's easy.
It's literally right here, and it comes in 3 different installments. This is, I think, this is number 2. That's number 1. And so here's the main deal. Video Killed the Radio Star documentary 2025. A leaked Hogan sex tape sparked a landmark privacy battle. Video Killed the Radio Star and reveals the story the media never told. Why didn't the media tell this story? One reason. Because it was going to somewhat exonerate me. It makes me look like 50% less the asshole. And God forbid anybody does that. Hey. You know how many times I've been told by my various lawyers and counsel, listen, you're never going to get justice, whether it's Blitz stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars, whether it's, Mike Calta putting his hand, choking out Erica, whether it's, the fact that Mark Ober wouldn't file charges on Spice Boy or Mike Calta, whether it's the U.S. government that drops this particular case of extortion against me and Hulk Hogan, whether it's a hunter comes to my parking lot and kills a wild feral hog that he just trapped and quarters it and barbecues it and consumes it, and I was in a studio, didn't even put my hands on that hog. Nope. I was facing 5 years in prison for that.
Almost got it.
They almost got me. They almost got me. They take every chance to try to get me or not get me, meaning I don't make a good victim. But when I am in front of the jury of my peers, the MJ trial, the FHP officer in Bradenton that tried to sue me,
then it's out of their hands.
Exactly. The Hulk. I'm sorry. The hog. The hog murder. I guess the hog. The roadside. It was called the roadside barbecue, or roadkill barbecue. I'm 4-0 with jury trials. So when a jury of my peers in my community judge me based on the facts, I'm undefeated. But
because you really wasn't a criminal.
But when the authorities, the state attorneys, the federal attorneys, the FBI, the U.S. Department of Justice, when they are presented with evidence that I've been victimized or I've been wronged on,
they don't care.
They don't care.
But it's your fault.
I mean, they actually told Erica when Mike Calta choked her out. He was defending himself, and you were too aggressive.
Wow.
Do you know how hard that is what if somebody had done that to Sarah?
Well, see, I'm a different guy than you.
Well, I can't. You might be able to secretly get stuff done. I'm not part of any secret organization that can get stuff done. I'm just stupid-ass, fat Bubba the Love Sponge. And that's the loudmouth on the air. That's been the loudmouth on the air for 30-plus years here locally. And people really, really highly misunderstand.
But if we would have never messed with that Goldberg guy, we would have never got this. This wouldn't really happen.
You're talking about Mark Ober?
Yeah, Ober.
Yeah. Well,
that's why you think.
Oh yeah, I mean that's it. That's the.
We messed with the good old boys.
That's the absolute. God, that's the absolute start of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Mark Ober, because MJ's wife worked for his office. When he out of nowhere brings up animal cruelty charges to me, when nobody's ever been arrested in the entire country, in the Utah, I'm the first person ever arrested for the cruelty of killing a wild feral hog.
Yeah,
they are considered they are a nuisance animal, and the state pays hunters to kill them on state property and various others. You can kill. And then remember 10 years ago, Lummy, they had Hogs Gone Wild.
Yes.
And it was a TV show on, like, I forget the Discovery Channel or one of the big
Animal Planet.
Animal Planet, and it was based out of Tampa, Hillsborough County, and it followed hunters around killing wild boars.
Putting dogs on them.
And we kill a wild boar with a professional hunter. MJ's wife works at Mark Ober's state attorney's office. Next thing you know...
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. MJ's wife worked for Mark Ober.
Oh, no wonder.
That adds the effery even more.
That's even, yeah.
And I'm not saying this to be true. I don't know. But supposedly they may have messed around.
Oh, of course they did.
Oh, wow.
MJ ain't going to take care of that.
So... I get arrested. I'm the only human being ever, along with Brent Hatley and two of the professional hunters. Gene Lasker was there that day.
Only reason Gene Lasker didn't get, I got outside the fence, remember?
Yeah,
If I got inside the fence, I'd have been part of it.
Listen, I could get there in the fence.
I wanted to punch Spice Boy in the face when he named the damn thing.
So when the person that controls the judicial system in the area that you live,
you might not want to talk about them.
And I am cleared by a jury, and I am not guilty of killing this wild boar.
Boy, he was mad about that, huh?
And I was found not guilty. When asked, so that's on the hog trial. Then when MJ tries to sue me, they try to call Mark Ober as a character witness for MJ to bury me, and my attorney simply asked him, Mr. Ober, is it not true that Mr. Clem was found not guilty of what you tried to put Mr. Clem in jail for? A jury of his peers found him not guilty. Now, the absolute predicate of our judicial system is innocent till proven guilty. Like, that goes back to the formation of our country against England is predicated on, the judicial system is predicated on innocent till proven guilty. The state has to, or whoever has to, prove you beyond a reasonable doubt. And so when a jury says, you're innocent, you did not do this, we, the jury of the state of Florida in Hillsborough County, find defendant Bubba Clem not guilty.
Woo!
That means I'm an innocent man.
Period.
And when the highest ranking lawman who runs the state attorney's office and determines who gets prosecuted and who doesn't.
He made a bogus comment about that.
I got it right here. If he cannot recognize that a jury that was seated through his judicial system found me not guilty, God forbid that you give me a break. Instead, you say something like this. They should have removed you
off the
as the state attorney if you fundamentally cannot be fair to a person that's been critical of you under his First Amendment rights on broadcast radio, has been critical of the way you do your job. When you try to put that guy in prison for 5 years and you look like a dumbass because the state of Florida presented 0 expert witnesses. Meanwhile, we had 5. We had 5 hunters and veterinarians and Florida animal control officers are all walked up and said what Mr. Clem had orchestrated, done in the parking lot of Clear Channel Communications was not against the law. It might have been
every day.
It might have been not popular. It might have been shocking, but it was not illegal. We had 5 veterinarian, Florida Animal Control, and including, but not limited to, the 2 police officers from the TPD that were down there scouring their state statute books to see indeed if I'd broken the law. And 2 of those guys said we could not find a state statute to arrest the guy. And when that guy, Mark Ober, comes and tries to get you even more in trouble by rolling his big ass in there during the MJ trial, trying to make you look stupid, and he turns to the jury and says this. Oh, God damn it, Lummy.
Well,
okay. Our next gen's a little glitchy, isn't it?
Well,
yes.
Here we go. Here's what he says. And this is in front of a jury that's trying to find MJ, Mr. Johnny Crocodile Tears, because I called his wife a whore. Because she called into the show every day. I'm like, man, she's whoring her. I mean, like, I didn't mean like literally prostitution on Nebraska Avenue. I mean, like, she's whoring herself out every day on your show. She is a public figure. Oh, and guess what? This pussy whip son of a bitch who does mornings here locally, she's now his co-host. Now, what pussy whipped guy has to have your wife as a co-host? Are you kidding me? Where's your balls?
He can't keep her.
Well,
without watching
we can get very philosophical if you choose to. The jury verdict says not guilty.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't say innocent.
Then what's
what
it
did it say?
It says not.
Is that guy drunk?
Yeah. Well, no. Not only is he not drunk, he's the highest-ranking lawman at the time, 16 and a half, 17 years as the Hillsborough County State Attorney, and took all kinds of hacks at me trying to have me arrested.
Well, we can get very philosophical if you choose to. The jury verdict says not guilty.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't say innocent.
And the jury at that point is like, are you kidding me? This guy's getting railroaded.
Yeah.
They actually felt sorry for me. They're like, are you kidding me? I mean, and I prevailed. Video Killed the Radio Star gets into some stuff that you've never, ever thought of. It's a great watch. For you Bubba Armies out there, man, just turn it on all weekend. Let it run. Put it on every TV. And go and you know, just let it eat. And you know they will.
Yeah, they will.
3 episodes. The rise of radio royalty, episode 1, episode 2, the video that changed everything, and episode 3, the fallout. It's on Tubi. Search Video Killed the Radio Star. It's the first thing that comes right up. I hate to be way overly, talking about this a lot today, but I wasn't expecting this until tomorrow. It looks like Tubi got it up maybe a day early. I don't know why.
Thank you, Tubi.
Thank you, Tubi. Appreciate you.
You think Hogan was just mad at you, or Hogan was mad at you because so he can make money?
Hogan was not mad at me, but Hogan knew that we could not publicly be friends,
so he could make the money.
It would look like he potentially may have known about it, which could jeopardize his $63.5 or $64 million he put in his pocket.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. In fact, remember Brooke when she called in Lummy? She said after the FBI did the Sand Pearl sting.
Well, he knew all the facts then.
Spice Boy is the one that was disseminating it.
Yeah.
There was a broker named Keith Davidson. He went home, and Brooke said this on the air. We can maybe find an excerpt of it. He went home. Brooke was at his house, and he went home and told Brooke and his wife, Jennifer, I just found something out. Bubba didn't have anything to do with getting this to Gawker. Bubba didn't do it. But he died.
What a sad thing.
He died not letting me know that happened.
He died not letting a lot of things know.
He died not letting a lot of things known.
That's right.
Well, he
didn't have his friends around him.
There's rumors having it that his marriage was on the rocks, that he had realized he'd gotten in too deep with Scientology and this person. There's a lot of stuff. In fact, there's a private investigator that's been looking at this thing pretty extensively, Lummy. I think you might know about it.
Yes.
And I think he wants to come on the show, doesn't he?
Yeah, he could.
Well, no, I don't want. Somebody had told me that he actually has stumbled upon some new stuff that he kind of wants the public to know about. Can you get a hold of him? And
yes.
I don't want to have him on unless he's got something unbelievably that he's unearthed that would be great news and he wants to share. Now, he may have found out something that he cannot share because of various legal situations that are going on. So just make sure, that whatever potentially he would want to say is okay to publicly disseminate.
Will do.
Appreciate it.
We deviated from the norm, and look what came of it.
You have some issues, kid.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
Don't get mad at me.
So, it's not you, it's technology today. You're boom, boom, boom.
Are my thumbs up handling anything or where I'm at? Because I don't see many thumbs up on
Your
the board.
Chattamongos?
Yeah, Chattamongos.
Let's see where Gene's at 922. Oh boy.
Oh boy, I knew that.
Only 1,000.
What is your problem?
Yeah, I mean, you only got 40 48 minutes, 47 now. Like,
seriously?
What is your fucking problem? Say it.
There's some kind of problem going on with you.
Idiots,
man, slackers.
You just don't fucking appreciate me.
That's
the problem. You don't fucking appreciate me.
They don't appreciate nothing. I said good morning to about a dozen of you. Anybody says good morning to me,
What's up,
I
Big
don't have
Red?
to waste my time doing this.
Chatamungos, guess what? Kind of bummed out at you, just because I come in here 2 days a week for basically free.
I know, man. I can't be busting on Bubba at all when I don't got no thumbs up. I got
well,
no
you're
leverage.
hold on, Gene. You're at 1,000 right now.
Yeah.
So you need 330 minutes.
I need 330 minutes. You know what?
You need 300
lazy ass to give me 2,000. I mean,
well, that's not going to happen.
I know, because you know what?
They don't appreciate you, Gene.
They're lazy people.
Tell them, Gene.
They are. The Chatamungos are lazy people. They get up early and so they sitting there drinking coffee and, oh man, I got to hit an extra button just to give Lasker a thumbs up. Oh wow, sorry about your luck. At least you're not going to walk across the kitchen to get you another cup of coffee, now do you?
No.
Yeah, one little spot on the computer. Sicilian redneck, morning to you. Give me that thumbs up. Lean G, I'm 243, bro. I'm going to try to stay there for a little while so I don't lose no muscle. And I feel pretty comfortable at 243, but I like to be 225, 230.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen.
And then I would be, I'd be pretty then. Brooke McGoin.
Loves hanging with you.
I love hanging. I don't know. Does he hang with me?
Brooke McGoin?
Yeah.
He says he does.
Says he does. Broke McGoin. His name's Broke?
Yeah.
I don't know any Brokes. Ford tractor, yeah. I'm a bonehead, heathen. Hit the thumbs up there, Ford tractor man.
Let's hit them up for him.
There you go. There you go. That's all you need to do.
Thank you.
E. Wallace, 69er.
All right, you're 1,100.
Ford tractor. See? Speak up, Chatamungos. Make a good life for yourself because I'm right here for you.
So hot.
Guys, your wife is hot. With soaringly high summer temperatures, it's time to get her a box. Watch romantic movies, thrilling series, shows to set the mood, baseball, soccer, racing, and the fights for you to enjoy too. All the programming Get a Box is famous for in crystal clear HD. It's so easy to set up, even your buddy with the VCR can hook it up. You know what else is too hot? That cable bill. It has more junk fees than a used car lot. This summer is the right time to enjoy a box. Today, with promo code BUBBA, you can get $25 off any box. Go to getabox.com, promo code BUBBA for your box today. Getabox.com.
Stay inside with your hot wife and never pay for TV again.
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
It's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Listener supported on Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. For all people.
Gene Lasker is a little bit mad. He thought he'd be able to get about 1,300.
I'm a lot hot, man. What are you
I'm so
talking
hot.
about?
I'm thinking about quitting. Just telling you that right now. Rather lay in bed with my hot wife than deal with this nonsense. Just telling you.
So this next video I'm going to play, I've tried to strategically time the cuss words. He says the F word 3 times. And the backdrop to this, and of course it's we're not police officers, and we've never been in a life-threatening moment where you have to potentially use lethal. Well, Gene has. Gene's killed a guy before.
I did shoot him, but I only spent 20 minutes in the back of the squad car, and then they turned the AC on.
I had time to think of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it while I was doing it, where a cop don't.
I know. So Gene,
I was going to blast him right between the eyes, but I didn't want to make a mess.
The guy that Gene killed
was trying to kill my sister.
Was in the process of raping and trying to.
Yeah, he's already raping her.
He was a Marine, all strung out on drugs, and had been in and out of prison, and was just a genuinely bad guy. Gene rolls up on his sister's house, and his sister is getting raped by this bad guy. And Lasker comes in with his gun and tells the guy, quit. I don't know what he said, but the way I've read the story and the reports that are really not that readily available if you don't know where to look, but Gina showed me, and that is that Lasker told him to stop or I'm going to kill you. And the guy laughed at him and said, you don't have the balls. And
reached behind him.
Hold on. Was reaching behind him and had a gun. And Gene said, I'm just telling you right now, I'll kill you. And the guy goes to point the gun, and Gene kills him.
By the way, $10.
And Gene said, I shot him in the heart. I was wanting to shoot him in the face, but I didn't want the babies to see the mess.
Because I guess she had 2 children that were in the room next to
they were in the other room.
Cops come. They immediately cuff Gene because they're trying to sort it all out. Like they have a dead guy there. They got a hysterical woman there. They got Lasker there with the gun. They put Gene down, handcuff him, put him in the back of the squad car, and then they sorted it all out. And the guy was still alive.
Yeah, he died the next day.
The guy didn't die until the next day, and I'm not giving the guy an ounce of credit. I'm not. He's a piece of shiz, and he deserved to die. But I will tell you this: the cops asked him, "What were you going to do with your gun?" And he said, "I was going to shoot Gene. I was going to kill him."
And he goes, I didn't think he had the balls to shoot me, so I was going to get him first.
So that was pretty much the statement as to why Lasker didn't even take a ride down to the cop shop. And Lasker's like, when Lasker tells the story, let me tell you something. I was only in the squad car for about 20 minutes, handcuffed, and they turned the air on for me.
Yeah, they turned the air on.
Next thing I know, they opened the door up and take me off and said, okay, story checks out.
Come get your gun on Monday.
Yeah, well, I think you actually had to wait a little longer than that, but whatever. He got his gun back.
Yeah.
And, so, Gene, but you kind of had a little bit of time.
I had time to think.
You were seeing what was happening.
These guys don't got no time.
He challenged you, and you had a little bit of time to make a decision.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this police officer, now I can see both sides of the fence. I can see him smoking this dude as he did. He shot him 18 times. He rolls up to a 911 call. And he sees this guy that's beating his dad. His dad's 69 years old, and this bad guy, is beating his dad with a baseball bat to death. His dad ended up dying.
Oh.
And so the Meridian Police Department, wherever state that is, Connecticut, they roll up, a police officer rolls up on there. And they were responding to multiple 911 calls about the domestic violence dispute. Officer Affalini was the first to arrive and witnessed a 38-year-old Robert Lee Jenkins III repeatedly striking his motionless father, his motionless 69-year-old father, Robert Jenkins Jr., with a baseball bat on the front lawn.
So he wasn't even blocking the punches.
You get out of your car, and this guy is beating his father to death with a baseball bat. So Officer Raffini fired approximately 18 shots, striking Jenkins multiple times in the torso. The father was pronounced dead at the scene, and Jenkins later died at Hartford Hospital of his gunshot wounds. Today, the Connecticut Inspector General released a primary report along with body cam footage. Here is the footage. Now we can sit here, and I got to, on 3 different times, hit the off-air button because he says the F word.
The cop does?
Yes. He tells the guy, stop effing swinging the bat. Stop effing swinging the bat. I'm going to effing shoot you. Now, I can sit here and speculate, and nobody's more pro-Leo and law enforcement than me. But I think he was justified and cleared. But, like, is there a part where if a person is... But, you know, at the end of the day, he was killing his dad. And so I think you can use any force needed to
especially motionless.
Stop that.
He wasn't even blocking any of them.
If you're killing somebody, I think you can use any force needed. And at the end of the day, Officer Affalini may have done us all a favor because who wants this bad guy to live when you killed your dad?
Right.
So why not use your service revolver, your service handgun, your sidearm? Why not? Now, there's a part of me that says, you know, when a guy's swinging a bat on somebody else, you could roll up in there and tackled him because he's not directing the bat at you. He's directing it to a lifeless body at this point, or potentially used, you know, less lethal like a taser. But that's just me be able to armchair quarterback this now and not in the heat of the battle, and I'm not actually witnessing real time as it's happening, somebody killing somebody else. So I kind of changed in my position. At first, I was a little taken back because it's very gruesome. I mean, it's bad. I mean, he riddled. I think most police officers, like magazines, only hold like 18. I think he emptied his entire mag on the guy. And there was a part of me earlier when I was looking at this story and whether I was going to play it or not, there was a part of me like, you know, why couldn't the guy just tackle him or pepper?
Because what happens if you miss the tackle and then he gets you too?
Yeah. I mean, Gene, you're right.
I mean, the guy's so angry, you're already putting 9 in him.
And here's the deal. The guy is literally killing another human being right in front of you as a police officer. So at that point,
he's a black guy and that's a white guy, so he's a hero in both nations.
Well, I mean,
he's a hero in my nation because I ain't got to pay for that guy to be in jail.
Who's a black guy?
The driver, or the police officer.
He's a hero?
Is he a black guy?
Yeah, look at his arm.
Look at his arm. Right here, see it?
Yeah.
I think he's a black guy.
All right.
I don't think any of that matters. I don't think any of that matters. And now that I've had a chance to kind of watch it again, it's very graphic. It's very graphic.
Let's see it.
I'm going to play it for you. But
I think he's right.
Earlier, I was kind of questioning, well, why couldn't he, you know? But now I'm with you, Gene. I think you unload your entire magazine on this guy because this guy is killing another human being, and the guy died. Here you go. I've practiced. You've heard me. I've practiced 3 times on taking out the F word. So here you go. I'm going to have to take out the F word. Here we go.
63, step it up. Put the bat down.
It's a white guy.
Put the bat down. Put it down. 63, step it up. Put it down. I'm gonna.
He had to put 18 in him. I mean, first 6 didn't do nothing.
I mean, yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10 didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, look. I mean, the guy, and I wonder how many hit that car over there.
The building behind him.
I think they say only 11 hit him. I mean, maybe the story, but I mean, like the guy will not stop.
No.
Let me see.
Pretty angry.
Boy, he's got to go back to the pistol range. He ain't dropped. Now he just did 17 shots.
Yeah.
Woo! He was a tough dude.
Let me see here.
That's why he had to put 18 in him.
Put it down! I'm gonna.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, all 18.
didn't start bowing down till 17.
What's that?
He didn't start moving to the ground till 17. Wow. You got a tough torso. That's a good thing about being fat.
Did you see that?
What?
The guy, if you rewind it a little bit, the guy acknowledges him and then goes back to beating his dad.
Right in the head.
So he stops it.
Yeah.
He's chopping him like he's chopping wood.
Just get ready to say, Gene, it literally looks like he is killing his dad so extensively, it looks like he's chopping wood.
Yes, with an axe.
So, you know what, Leah? Unload your entire magazine into this bad guy.
Because, see, now that he's this close, he sees his skull being all blowed up and smashed.
Man, let's. I mean, how many?
That dude needs a bigger gun.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
He didn't move till 17.
Oh, man.
That's a tough dude. He was on something.
Yeah, he had to be on.
Oh, yeah, he had to be on something.
Meth?
Meth. Okay,
probably.
Meth will make you have to take extra shots at least.
This has nothing to do with good cop work or bad cop work or spontaneous cop work or whatever. This is just an entitled 23-year-old adult. She still lives at home, and she's mad about something. 23-year-old entitled brat rams her Jeep into the parents' garage over money. O'Fallon, Missouri, 23-year-old Chloe, who still lives with her parents, throws a fit when she doesn't get the money she demanded. Instead of acting like an adult, she hops into her Jeep Renegade and rams
that she didn't buy.
Yeah, exactly, and rams it straight into the family's brick garage.
Nice mo job.
Yeah, really, that's a skag all day with
that's right.
with lining striping rollers. Spoiled, entitled, and now facing consequences. Another case of I live at home, but I'm going to act like I run the world. And so here is a girl. I guess she didn't get the money that she asked her dad that she wanted. She still lived at home. What a nice house in a nice community.
Very
and
nice.
Looks like really nice.
Nice grass.
Nice grass.
So what do you do, Lummy? You just mow one spot, and then you lower the mower?
No. You got these things
and
called
put the lines in?
there's a thing called a striping kit.
Yeah.
And you put it on the back rollers of your mowing deck, and it causes the grass to go one way, and so when you go the opposite way, it brushes the grass one. So you just
turn.
You just
Is it hard to do?
You got to your first couple lines, which are your guidelines. You got to get your first couple lines in straight. Then after that, you just follow it.
All right.
Yeah, it's a $200 kit.
It's a $200 striping kit. So here's this bitch. She asked her mom or dad for some money. They said, "No, stop. You're 23 years old. Go get a job." She doesn't like. I don't know if the mom and dad called the cops, or the cops just happened to pull her over right outside of her driveway, or what. But here's what the average 23-year-old, how the average entitled adult 23-year-old that still lives with her parents who doesn't get her way. And you know what this is? This is lack of parenting too. This is because you've kissed your kid's ass and given them a handout all their life. You've made them not work. You've given them a nice car. And when you don't give them the money that they think that you owe them, they retaliate and become a real bitch. And this woman here is lucky she didn't get gunned down.
Really?
Chloe?
Yeah, when do you see it? Now, anytime you surge, you lunge your vehicle at a cop, they can shoot you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're using your car as a weapon.
So the picture we're seeing is she's pulled over?
Yeah.
Don't.
Here we go.
She's tearing my mom's grass up.
Oh, no, watch what she does.
She's still there, though.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Why?
Stupid bitch. What?
All right, we got to call you back. The car off!
Well, she didn't run over the cop, though.
No, but she ran right
from him.
How would you like if Coben went right into your shop?
No. I'd be really upset here.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
No doubt about it. Especially messed up my brand new gutters. Look at them gutters. They're nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's $3,000 for the gutter work
She
right
done
there.
smashed them up.
And thank God her house was not stucco and wood, and it was actually
They took the corner out.
old school brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she probably did a ton of damage, but not nearly
She
as
done
if
a ton of
if it
damage
was just
already.
wood or metal, right? She would have gone right through it.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. That's a real cop. There's no
Oh,
asking.
turn the car off.
There's no asking.
Yeah, I like that. No asking. Let me just punch out your window. You've already thrown a fit.
I already said get out.
You know,
boom, it's over.
we know we're going to yoke the crap out of you.
Ain't no begging. We don't
Get out of
beg.
the car. Get out of the car.
Grab her by her.
Get out of the
little
car.
hairdo.
Get out of the car.
There you go.
Hell yeah,
Boom.
throw that
I'd throw it
bitch.
on the concrete.
Throw that bitch right on the ground. But I will tell you, that's beautiful grass, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm
already mad about my grass.
I'm already mad about my grass. This guy from Missouri's got nicer grass than me.
Took me way extra time to get my lines in there.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? You know, something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's something
Yeah,
wrong
I'll be
with
more
you.
than happy to call an ambulance for them to. What's the matter with you?
Oh my God, I did it.
I was on the phone with you when you drove into his house. What do you think how do you think we got here in the first place, Einstein?
Einstein?
I kind of
like that guy.
I like this cop. He's kind
Me
of giving
too.
you a little.
I can be friends with
he's
him.
giving you some therapy and a life and kind of a hard life lesson
Right.
as he's arresting your stupid ass.
Oh, you
because you just ran into your dad's, $400,000, $500,000 home with most impeccable, beautiful grass. You entitled little bitch.
Dad's the one that called us because he doesn't want to.
Yeah, your dad's the one that called us because he can't deal with your dumb ass.
Put you on his property. You're a spoiled adult.
With your little tramp stamp.
She said, at least I'll be able to eat in jail, is what she says.
Stand up. Stand up. What's the matter with you?
Why can't she eat now?
I like when a cop kind of gives you the business here. Kind of like.
Why
gives you-
wait around? You're a cop. You're allowed to do it. Just do it.
Just talk to him. I like when a cop kind of gives you a little bit of life
I
lesson.
hate it when them cops beg.
Here we go.
Stand up.
Boom. That's it.
What's the matter with
you?
you?
Where are my shoes?
Don't care. You want to act like an adult? These are adult consequences to adult decision making.
There you go.
Adult
sir.
consequences for adult decision making.
Wow.
This guy's going deep. What is he? Is he the agency therapist too?
Yeah, no kidding.
This guy's got some life
got
lessons.
2 jobs.
I love this dude. When he pulls you over, he also gives you a life lesson.
Wait, my stuff's in my car.
Now, hold on, wait till you see this. He throws her in like a sack of potatoes.
Good.
For real, watch. There's no.
I'd hit her head on that windshield.
There's no handling this gracefully.
She's fighting him.
He throws her in like a bag from Walmart. Watch.
In the car.
Watch. Ready?
Can you help my
Ready?
car? My
Watch.
phone's
Your
in
car's
there.
getting towed. Move.
No, my wallet's in there.
Watch. Did you see
That's
it?
right.
Did you see it?
Right.
No, my wallet's in there.
Who cares what you think?
Hell yeah. That's
Don't
good.
take much sense.
That's good copping right there.
You go driving your car into the building like that, what if he
So-
did it to the cop? Would kill him.
When we return, I am so over this bitch. This Jasmine Crockett. December 31st can't get here fast enough.
What does
with
she
this.
do?
She's a Congress lady from Texas.
Is she a
And-
DMI woman?
Oh my God, she is the most race baiter. She blames white people for everything to the point where she doesn't even make sense. Listen to this. So the World Cup, Gene, the latest soccer the finals that they had
Right.
this past Sunday,
Kind of big.
that had nothing to do with race.
Right.
It was
No.
the country of Spain versus the country of Argentina.
Okay.
Okay, well, there's nothing to do with that.
Right.
There are no black people from the USA that got
2 tan people.
that got their nose out of joint. There's no white people.
No.
This is Spain and Argentina playing each other.
Both same side of the world.
Let the best team win.
Let's get it
There's
on.
nothing to do with race. These people that represent Spain are from Spain, and the people that represent Argentina are Argentinians who are
Right.
native to that country. America doesn't have a dog in this fight, and neither do white people or black people. What does this bitch want to do? She wants to make it about race. By the way, she got beat in the elections. She's done after December 31st. I don't know if there's a bigger race baiter than this bitch. And good riddance to you. They can't throw you out with the bathwater fast enough. You disgust me, you race baiting bitch.
Do it next.
Non-scripted and unregulated.
Sort of like the same sensation you get after sex.
Bubba the Love Sponge. The Bubba the Love Sponge show returns after these words.
Probably doctor made her take Valium because she's so stupid. Because she got like ESP or whatever you call that shit they got.
ESP?
They got, whatever the initials are for people who are...
PTSD.
PTSD there. So maybe she got that, And really she just, spore rot puke. Short, ugly hair. No boobs, so... She's not as hot as the rest of everybody on the block.
Well,
That's what happens to them.
She probably thinks she's, all that.
Or she thinks she's all that.
Yeah.
But didn't fit the jeans good enough to be all that.
That's how they wear them nowadays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Boomed out. Wrinkled up.
Coming back.
Can't tell what's in there.
That's right.
Stupid. Stupid! Chattamongos. Jones, he says I called him a cricket. So I wrote down some notes here, Chattamongos. M. Holland 1 says thumbs up for Lasker, middle finger for Babyface. Leave him alone. The dude's smarter than me, so what makes you think he's nobody? He just, he's just a little different than I am. But I like listening to his show. I listen to him. And Permagram, my pups are great, man. And they're getting to the point where they test me. They look at me when I say something and they make like they don't gonna do it, but then they start doing it slow. And then I gotta raise my voice. And then afterwards, I'll tell them thanks, and then they'll all start barking at me like they're gonna gang up on me, and all 4 of them will come at me and try to get me down, and I gotta fight them off.
Hey, Lemmy, will you text me the link to that 18 shooting?
Yes.
One of my cop buddies wants to see it.
Yeah, Big Red.
I'm gonna
She's
text
never
it to
been
him.
told
Right,
no.
Give me a second.
Yeah. Take your time. Show's done.
And I sent you that. I sent you the full length video of that.
Couple more thumbs up there, Johnny K. Steele.
What do you mean? Is there
White Eye Steve?
The pink shirt one.
Steve, the grumpy old man.
The
I'm
one
a
you
grumpy
text
old man too,
Macho
Steve.
and I?
You know that?
The what?
I know I am.
I can't hear because he's over there just absolutely flapping his fucking gums.
The one you text Macho and I about?
Oh, okay.
I sent you the full length one to your email.
To my email?
Yeah, in case you wanted it for break it down.
Oh, okay.
Why is Witch Dog so mean? Kona, the black one, I don't know. She's just mean. She's not to me. And she's the last one to test me too, so I don't know. But she'll get you. Can't get around to my wife at all.
There it is.
Gene, nice work on getting rid of that POS. Yeah.
Gary.
Well, he was a bad guy. He tried to kill my family. One I knew. Didn't know many of them.
He got what was
FJ
coming.
Bourne.
I only had to sit back in the squad car for 22 minutes. I was, they said, come on, Gene Lasker.
Bubba, that was the finest woman I ever seen in my life was Sergeant Mercedes was her name. That arrested me. Well, she didn't arrest me, but put me in the car. She was so beautiful.
Let me on the David Gravel. I can't get it to download on my phone. Was it just a picture, or was it?
That's just the picture. The video is going to be going up.
Okay.
And X won't let me share that video.
Don't worry about it.
Because it's. I mean, I can email it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can you just send me the link to our posting?
Well, we're going to have to actually mute it out because YouTube...
Yeah, Dynamo. That's the
YouTube
truth.
just
I'm talking about,
tweeted us.
can you send me the link to our X? To the...
Yes.
I can just send my guy the link to our X. Whatever you want to do, buddy.
Black guy Kelly.
I have it saved on our
you know,
X
I don't
now.
know all that. I
Whatever.
don't even watch.
I can show you how to
any of
pull
that
it up.
bullshit.
No, I'll just have...
Not really
Well, no, if you go to our profile, after this, I'll show you how to do it.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Listener supported via PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all of the Bubba Army. Now returns.
All right, let me get this Jasmine Crockett stuff out of the way, then we can get the hell out of here.
I sent you the actual just link.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll send that to my guy.
Text it.
Appreciate it. Don't forget on Tubi, it's up and running. Tubi.com. Once you get in there, search Video Killed the Radio Star. Boom. 3-part series. Let it eat. Watch it as much as you can.
I'm watching it tonight.
Run it in the background. And more importantly, go to your TV. Get the Tubi app. It's probably already downloaded and ready to go. And just start watching it. Let's get us some good algorithms going on.
Let's go.
The World Cup that captured the imaginations of the entire world when they saw.
This bitch absolutely disgusts me. I wish there'd be somebody like that.
And she don't like white people?
No, she hates white people.
Why she got a white people wig on?
Well, she does not have a white people. That's her natural hair, Gene.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No way.
Look at the part.
I bet my check.
Look at the. I bet you my.
Hey, they got the parts in them, bro.
All right, Gene, just shut up.
All of these people of.
I actually think she's actually physically attractive. Now, she opens her mouth and she's a race baiting bitch. I can't deal with it. But she's actually physically attractive. I think she's pretty good looking.
Color that was playing for all
here we go. Let me just hear it.
The entire world when they saw all of these people of color that was playing for all these teams. And ultimately, if you recall, the last two teams, it was Argentina and Spain. And it seemed like the vast majority of the world was rooting for Argentina, or actually against Argentina, right? And why was that?
Stupid.
Just give me an explanation if you could guess.
Now, here
If you'll just let
here you go. So she's asking this guy, Dr. Blight. Listen to his answer. Perfect.
them finish the answer.
Spain had the best team. Maybe that's why they were rooting for them.
Good reason.
There's also a racist history that exists as it relates to Argentina.
I mean, the bitch, kind of answered her own question and then kind of hung herself out to dry looking stupid.
Yeah.
Trying to second guess. It's almost like
She didn't even know what she wanted to
one
say.
of her little race baiting associates wrote this question. She didn't preview it, and she gets down the path on it while the mic's open, and she feels like it's kind of maybe stupid.
Racist. It's just racist. Let me be clear about something.
Something.
The people that were here are the indigenous folk. And you know who ICE been rounding up? They've been rounding up indigenous people. The people that originally came, not the colonizers, but the original people. So what this is about is whiteness. Everything that this administration has pushed has been about white supremacy. You want to sit up here and act like the crime is being perpetrated by people of color, but the statistics say otherwise. If you look at the real numbers, I know that y'all believe in propaganda and y'all don't want people to know the truth, and y'all definitely don't want them to know history, because then you got to, again, acknowledge colonizing. But nevertheless, when you look at the numbers, you want to tell me about one-offs. And listen, as a criminal defense attorney, I have represented...
By the way, she's no longer an attorney. She got disbarred.
Aha, because of
people
that
of all
wig.
colors. Let me...
Gene, she does not have a wig on.
Dude,
I have to
have Sarah. Sarah look. She does not.
Lummy's saying yeah, too.
Lummy, what do you say? I say
That's
she does
look
not.
how straight it is
She
across
does
the edge. You
not
think
have a
everybody's
wig.
got a straight head like that?
She does not have a wig.
She has openly discussed using fake eyelashes, hair extensions, and wigs.
Tell you anybody can commit a crime on any given day.
There, Bubba.
The idea that you put a white sweeping brush on everybody that happens to have a little bit of melanin as a criminal, that is really the crime. When you are elected to represent somebody, you should be understanding that your job is to fight for everybody. And what makes this country great is our diversity.
You think she's this passionate in bed, Bella?
Yeah,
I think she's what?
You think she's this passionate in bed?
girls are.
Hell no. She'll bitch. You lay the coals to her and she'll.
But
bitch
if you
about
looked at her forehead, it wasn't the same color as the stripe of her head.
You better say it quickly.
I love you, Sarah.
You're not gonna get it in. You loud.
I got it.
No listening, gator son of a bitch.
See you Friday. Get your money ready.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge,
co-host and show historian, Lummit.
It's Brian Matroni, king of counter program.
Gene Lasker, voice of the people. Glad you get to hear me.
Gary Cantrell, video editor.
Yeah, back here wiring up. It's Mini Macho.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
Co-host, Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire, of Council. Co-host, J. Diaco, Esquire, the Spitting Cobra, of Council.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repent.